What's up, y'all? Come on in, like the live, share the live. We're gonna do a little quick one. I'm gonna be here that long, but I do want to have this conversation of why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? Why do melanated immigrant groups think they're included? Also, why can't they accept that they aren't? Why do we have to have a tug of war with motherfuckers about our history and what belongs to us? Why? Why can't they accept that they are not a part of our ethnic group and they are not a part of our celebrations and commemorations? Like when Juneteenth roll around, I don't want to be fucking arguing with people about using red, white, and blue in the Juneteenth flag, and they still using red and yellow and green and red, black, and green and all that shit. Like these people gotta go. Like it's definitely tether fatigue, y'all. We tether fatigued out this motherfucker. Come on and like the live, share the live. This gonna be a quick one, maybe about an hour or something. So yeah, like the live and share the live. We're gonna talk about it. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Like the live, share the live. Again, we talking about why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? Why do melanated immigrants groups think that they're included? And why can't they accept that they aren't? So like the live, share the live. Let's have a conversation about this. Don't come in this motherfucker if you can't control yourself. If you easily triggered, go somewhere else. I don't have time for that shit. Shout out to Love and Life. Nobody 333. Come on now, like the live, share the live. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. And we're gonna talk about it. But these people gotta go, y'all. Like I miss the good old days, you know what I'm saying? When it was just blacks and whites in America and a sprinkle of goddamn Hispanics. But this shit is just getting out of hand. For real. Hey, man.
Hey,
I was just listening to Halo live. These people, they crazy.
me too. You know, what they did to me early this morning was they had a room and they were discussing our UK person was discussing our lineage. And then I said, well, I know all about our lineage and our background. And he just kept muting me, throwing me off the stage. People were screaming at him to let me speak, but he didn't want to because he knew I was going to mention that we have other things going on in our lineage and that we're not just Africans that are in America. And he got angry. He was so personally invested and so personally angered by it. He said the people that built things were the Africans. And I said, no, by the time things were being built, these people were all over the place. They were incorporated, they were mixed and classified as other things in and outside of the plantations. The
Wait.
moment you don't agree to being full African, all hell breaks loose. And it's
Hey
like,
guys,
hey, Fresh.
Hey, Fresh.
It's like
sorry
they,
to interrupt you,
go ahead.
Wani. I just wanted to tell Dee that I'm gonna come back up. I gotta take the car out the garage, and then because I gotta pick some stuff up, I gotta go to the grocery store, and
Oh,
then invite me back up. I know life is hard.
Okay.
I'm going to the grocery. Normally, I do online grocery shopping, but I
mm-hmm.
need to cook something tonight. So I'm not gonna order it. And then if I do now, it'll probably take to about 8 o'clock for them to drop the groceries off. So screw it. I'm making black bean tacos.
Ooh,
Yeah, vegan style. I don't want any meat.
sounds interesting.
Do you eat black bean tacos?
No,
No, why? Why? They're so good.
I just make my Mexican food in a different way. But I could make one. I don't see anything wrong with it. Sounds good.
It really is. It's just black beans. I use it as, and then after I put after I put onions and garlic and tomatoes, and then I add the black beans and I add like a chipotle sauce. It just gives it the beans is like the meat. So I
Yeah.
just add the cheese and then I fry the taco, even though I know that's not
It
good. But
reminds me of the vegan chili,
oh yeah, it is made like vegan
and they
chili.
feature it like with the beans. I like the black beans better. If I have to
Choose, yeah, because the other ones is just full of a lot of starch. I think the black beans are the less starchy, maybe. Yeah, really good. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then that's it. Yeah. So let me get to it, so I can come back home.
We'll see you later.
I'll be
All right,
here,
press.
Ronnie. It just take
You're
me a
gonna
second.
stay in, okay?
Yeah, it'll just disconnect me, so I was just letting Dee know.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I got you. I'll bring it back up whenever you're ready.
I'm sorry to see us being so upset. This Shabusi issue is a curse and a blessing. Because every time we get into an argument with these imbeciles, we have to set the record straight, like with the Black Panthers. Um, they try to put out the narrative that the Black Panthers would have wanted us to help immigrants. And because we put pressure on them, they folded like a $3 bill. And people saw that the Black Panthers wouldn't have wanted that. So again, we have a high profile imbecile saying that he built America and Black people built America and he's Black. And at the same time, he said that immigrants did it. Then he flipped it over and said, no, it was Black mysterious ghost people that could be anybody, brown, and the immigrants. So when we're working all this out, people get to see the whole delineation issue and the immigrant issue. There is good news because we used to fight with the news media to stop calling people Black and to say their backgrounds. And now they're doing that because they want to point out the fact that they're immigrants. So now every time an immigrant does something, they get outed and they can't hide behind being Black anymore right now. There's some good things happening.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Trump asked the crowd, do you want to be called Black American? Because he called us Black American, and he said, do you want to be called Black American or African American? And the crowd said Black American. And so that was very interesting. Then they started chanting Black American instead of African American. So people are hearing our voice in all different types of ways, and it's really great.
Yes, I agree with that. Hold on, a big what's your name, Big Spoon? You got a hot mic. You know when you come on the panel, your mic is open. So I'm gonna turn it off. But we're gonna get the Mia, and then we'll come to you. So let me see, Mia Manifest. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Hey, my ethnicity is Nigerian Cameroonian.
All right, what's your where you located presently?
I'm in Maryland.
In Maryland. All right, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
Wani's already coming for me. Okay, stranger on the internet. Okay, why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorate? I think you guys do and can. I will say that for me specifically, as someone who was just born in America, and grew up amongst African American, Black American people, I mean that gets a little tricky, but I know the distinction, and the reason I say it gets tricky is because like I love and hung out with, and like I never really grew up seeing the true difference. Meaning, yeah, I just never grew up seeing the true difference. My parents were not like, oh, they're different than, like, it was never that. I just grew up hanging out with my friends. So yeah, and groups like me exist. I think like the Black immigrants,
Yeah,
we are
but would you agree
parents.
that we are different though?
Yeah, duh,
Okay.
duh,
So
yeah.
so you mean to say that you haven't seen people trying to co-opt Juneteenth? Like people that actually have nothing to do with Juneteenth, making it about them, saying it's a global thing or it has something to do with Africa.
Wait, you said Juneteenth?
Yes, Juneteenth, and also now with Black History Month.
No, I really haven't seen that. I mean, if you're telling me it's happening, I can only believe you, but I haven't seen that. No. Is it like a particular group of people doing that, or like,
It's all different melanated immigrant groups. It's people in different melanated immigrant groups saying that Black History Month is for them, and it's for Africa, it's for Trinidadians, and it's just no, it's for Black Americans exclusively.
got you? I mean, I respect that, but I do have a question. I have a
What's
question.
that?
Do
What's
you
the
think
question?
that the history of Africa should be included in global history?
And what you mean global history?
Like in school, I learned about the Romans, I learned about the Greeks, I
What
learned
do
about the British,
what
I
do
learned about the
African history?
French.
All right, hold on. What do African history have to do with Black Americans?
I'm not talking about that. I said global history.
All
That
right,
was
so
just a
I'm
broad
that
question.
that
Well,
don't have anything. I don't care about that.
yeah, if you're learning about global history, of course you'd learn about Africa. But
That's the thing.
really,
We didn't learn anything. That's what I'm asking. Like in
well, it's
America,
up
I
to
don't remember.
you, ma'am. You're a grown person. Teenagers, they know how to look up boobs and butts, but they can't seem to look up their history. I don't understand it.
What the hell? Someone just said Africa is not a part of the. I don't know what type of people I'm speaking to. Okay. Oh, that's a weird comment to
Well,
make.
okay, so my argument is that each culture is responsible for their own children learning about their culture. So if I go to a typical school, I'm not going to learn about Norse gods or anything. They might say, hey, this Viking ship came over here. But to be honest, if I want my children to know about Swedish culture, I'm going to have to, as a Swedish person, speak to them about Norse gods and Vikings and things like that. So we are responsible for teaching our children what we want them to know. But you're speaking about global history. Why wouldn't they cover global history if, well, see, I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest.
Yeah, but what I'm talking
You're
about, and I
West
don't want to.
African, correct?
And I don't want
Okay.
to derail the conversation, but what I'm talking about is the fact that because we get indoctrinated into learning certain things, and even with my parents, just transparently, my mom went to a boarding school that was ran by the British. So there's a lot of colonialism in Africa. So even yes, as an adult, definitely reading and all this type of stuff, but it's a lot of extra work. Like I'm working a 9 to
Do
5, it's a lot
you
of work.
do you
But,
understand that being enslaved
mm-hmm,
and having colonists all around
mm-hmm.
is extremely oppressive, in that it's your duty to rise above what's being indoctrinated in you. You can't just say, my mom doesn't know any better, so I didn't know any better. It doesn't make any sense. We knew that we wanted to defend Africans from
Mm-hmm.
Europeans portraying them as savages. We knew that that was wrong. We didn't just say, oh, we're indoctrinated. It's in the cartoons. It's in National Geographic, so they must be savages. We know better. Why
Mm-hmm.
do we know better, but you guys don't know better?
I know better. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't think everyone's in the same boat. Both my parents, and I get different reactions to this when I say this, and I don't know why, but both my parents went to a historically Black university because they value being around Blackness, right? And I did the exact same thing because I value being around Blackness, and I also wanted to learn the history of America. Now, it's a big history. There's a lot. there is a lot to learn. And yeah, there's work to be done, and I'm doing the work. Can I go to the next point? I'm just gonna move on. Why do melanated immigrants? I think we're in because I don't know. I grew up as someone who's first generation American. You can call me brainwashed, you can call me an orphan, you can call me a tether. I don't know, but you're in a unique position where you're just born into an environment, and your environment kind of shapes you. Like outside of my home, I was around all Black American, African American kids, to the point where my mom pulled me out of a white school. This is not this is not the story of all immigrants, though, because some stick to certain cultures. My mom pulled me out
Authority.
of white
Mhm.
schools and put me in Black schools, so that's different for me. So I felt like I was included because they were my friends. That's it. And
Okay,
why?
but
Mhm.
your situation is different than the people we're encountering. So, okay, continue.
Okay, and why can't?
I do want to highlight that both of her parents did go to HBCUs,
Mhm.
right? A lot of them like to. I had already did this research like during Clubhouse, and I had found out that 80% of their ongoing degrees or continuing education comes from HBCUs. So let's keep that energy, because they are at our HBCUs claiming to take over what is ours, want to include themselves, and want representation, which is a whole fucking problem.
That's not, I
A
mean, on
whole
the
fucking problem.
campus, I don't see that. It's not like that. On
Oh,
the
it's
campus,
definitely there. I didn't even go to a HBCU,
so
and
how
I
would you
found it at
know?
listen, I'm
So
gonna
how would
tell
you know
you.
the culture of the HBCU if you didn't go to one, is what I'm saying.
Full of
There,
hate.
we don't
Just
do that.
speaking
We're
to,
black. We're
that's
black on
our
campus, and
HBCUs
we have
are part
pride
of
in
our
it.
culture,
Yes,
sir. I mean,
absolutely.
ma'am.
By
Absolutely.
It's
Caucasians
Yeah.
and
so
we
of
keep it whole.
course, of course, I keep I understand what's going on HBCU campuses.
But I'm
It's
saying we
all
don't have
HBCUs
division.
have always been our responsibility. This is how you know you're not a part of us.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about? I'm
I
saying
went to
on the
a HBCU.
HBCU
I went to
campus,
a
it was
HB,
not
ma'am.
divisive
I
like
went to
that.
a HBCU. I
So what are we
graduated in
talking about?
2011, and y'all are very
Let's
intrusive
go,
I
love.
and
graduated more
invasive.
recently than that. I graduated more recently than that.
Ma'am,
So
I
maybe
don't
the
care.
culture
Y'all
has
are very
changed
intrusive
since
and
then.
invasive. Y'all was then there, and now
Look,
y'all see
we're
when I
there
was in
to read
when I was
books
in
and get
college.
Hold on,
Wait a minute,
Mia.
I'm
educated.
driving. I can't even
Let her
hear you.
finish.
When I
Yeah,
was in
let her
Yeah.
finish, Mia.
college, y'all didn't have no African Day or a Jamaican Day. We was not
Mm-hmm.
having that shit with y'all. Now today, all of a sudden, y'all have African days, African parades at our schools.
At
African
the wrong
Student Union.
clubs. Mm-hmm.
Damn, she got up out of
She
Don't
there.
know
don't sit up
that.
there and say, "Oh well, you didn't
She
go to."
know.
I went to a HBCU. Well, somebody in the chat did. We could tell you, y'all don't belong here. Y'all don't belong there. Y'all stick out like a sore thumb at our schools until y'all start dressing up, pretending to be us.
But love, black people, no matter where we
Hate
are,
is
our
real.
we go to HBCUs. I have a coworker that graduated from Spelman. Her family, all of them came right back after they finished their. Well, they stayed there, for a little bit in Atlanta, but they moved right back. People in my most prominent circle come from HBCUs.
And they
What
go
is
back
she talking
home, is
about?
what you saying. We come back. Yeah, I came back
Yeah,
to Philadelphia. I went to school in Florida and came back to Philadelphia the year I
I know my
graduated.
little cousins did too. My little cousin did the same thing. She went and got her nursing
Can't believe you live.
down in in Texas, and came her ass right back.
Hey, y'all, let me get to this person, Big Spoon, because he just can't seem to stay on his mic. Hey, where you from? What's your ethnicity? Um, Thank you, Love and Life. Appreciate you. Big Spoon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You real low, bro.
I'm low.
Yeah,
Can,
for some reason you sound
Fresh, can you
different.
hear
No,
me,
you're
Fresh?
not. You're not low.
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
On
can hear
my
you
end, you
perfectly
are. I
well.
hear everybody else clearly except you, but
Yeah.
heard you enough to know what you asked me. Um, as far as Black Americans having celebrations and was ceremonies or whatever, exclusively for
Commemoration.
come. Yeah, I got you. Exclusively for them ourselves. That's cool. That's a good concept. I mean,
Did you? Are you black? What is your ethnicity?
I'm black. I
Okay,
grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
All right, do you have an
I can hear
immigrant
that.
background?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. You
You
got an
have an
immigrant
immigrant
background?
background.
Yeah, my family's from Aruba
Jamaican.
combination. No. Shut the fuck up with that ignorant shit.
Hold on.
My
Don't be
family's from no,
disrespecting
because
her.
I'm not gonna be dealt with like
She
that.
just asked
Don't
you a
just
fucking question.
right, but you just made she didn't make ask a
I said,
question.
I
It's
said
not.
when
It's not Jamaica. We
I
done with
said
that. It's not
it was
Jamaica. It's
Jamaica,
not
but
Jamaica.
that wasn't warrant a cuss word though.
Right.
Damn,
That
man,
didn't
calm
Okay,
warrant
your
what's
you
the
ass
having
curse
down,
that
word?
man.
attitude.
So anyway,
All right,
you
calm
mentioned
down.
about the African the Black American situation
Uh,
and outsiders, right?
yeah.
What about the ones like Marcus Garvey, Harry Belafonte,
Marcus
Oh my
Garvey was
Malcolm
a
God.
piece
X?
of
No, no, no,
shit.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
Someone
no, no.
asked
Because a
him
lot of
where
your,
he
a lot
come
of,
from.
I'm answering
What
the fucking
where
question.
are you
baby,
You
you
getting
getting
that
you
dumbass,
at work?
dumbass
information
nigga.
from?
You are
Baby,
some
you
Marcus
hear him talking about
Garvey?
dumbass nigga? Yeah.
Are you a Pan-Africanist?
Yeah. I think he's a Caribbean. I can hear it. That's what
Because
made me
why
ask.
are people talking about Marcus Garvey? Our people kicked his ass the fuck out.
Oh, fuck
He
Garvey.
named all the
you are
Caribbeans. He
dumbass
went from
niggas.
Marcus Garvey
Right.
to
All
Hella
your freedom
Belafonte.
fighters, you dummy.
He's naming all
Freedom
these
fighters, they
fucking
tried to get us to go to another
nobodies.
To
country.
Malcolm X, dumbass. To
Look
Malcolm
at his
X.
Okay.
crazy
All the
ass.
people
Marcus
that
Garvey
died
is
for
not
your
no damn
fucking
freedom
ass.
fighter. Calm your dumb ass
Okay.
down.
You might as well
Okay.
just
Why you
Stupid
so
go.
triggered?
motherfuckers.
Why you so
This
triggered? I
is
just
why
don't
he
understand.
responded like
Yeah,
that
because y'all
because
some
I called him a
stupid
We
Jamaican
motherfuckers.
ain't
That's
gonna be
why I
No,
don't
that
and
talking
rock
means
you
to
a
with you.
nobody.
You
Jamaican.
sound like a fucking
you
idiot.
a
This is
motherfucking
a
tether. Shut up.
Jamaican.
Oh,
Shut your
He
spaghetti-o.
is,
stuttering
and I
ass up.
heard it.
This
He is a
motherfucker.
tether.
Just like a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Malcolm should have never died over y'all dumb motherfuckers. Remember that.
Okay.
Malcolm was us,
Yeah,
bitch.
Martin.
Oh my god, this bitch is nuts.
Unhinged. I don't understand why
What
people
is
so
wrong with
fucking.
this son of a bitch?
Okay, can I talk
See,
and talk
Holy
interrupted
but
mother
for a
of
this is
second?
fuck.
but this is when you know
Why
people
would you
just
ask that while we're trying to deal with this
I know, we're in the
disrespectful
middle of
ass
a heated fight and
Caribbean
you talking like, never
instead
mind.
of you just waiting
You
patiently?
gotta be crazy.
yeah, they know the center
Savage as
themselves.
Everything is
hell.
so dramatic.
May
Okay,
I
whenever you
speak
guys are
now?
done, can I speak when you guys are done?
If it's
We're
dramatic, what?
unpacking.
Oh my
Mute the fuck
freaking
up. You shouldn't
god,
have
what in
left.
the hell?
You're so disrespectful,
You
so rude,
awkward,
so bitter.
no
What is
rhythm
going on?
imbecile. Why
Whenever
don't
you're
you get
done,
some
I'd like to
fucking
speak.
rhythm? You
Thank
don't even
you.
know how to
Whenever
talk
you're
in
done, I'd like to
between.
speak. Thank you.
I'm still ranting at you.
Okay, you bush meat eater.
What do you want to talk about, ma'am?
God, so demonic. I really think it's a heart issue. But
You're a
anyway,
Nigerian,
you're
dummy. You're a
demonic,
Nigerian.
sweetheart.
Do
Yeah,
you
and I
not
saw.
know that voodoo
Wait.
is part of your
Host, whenever
culture?
I know these are your
You
women, but
do?
when you get a second, do you
Yeah.
mind if you can put me on Showtime so I can say what I have to say?
Can you mute?
Showtime.
Can
Oh,
you
I just
mute
ordered
Hell
her?
some
no,
at
you don't
Goosey
get no
Soup. What do
Oh,
you know
privilege.
about a
not putting
What
you
are
on no
you
Goosey?
talking
goddamn
about?
Showtime.
Somebody talk about a Goosey in the
The fuck
comments.
that
I
look
know what
like?
a Goosey
Ma'am,
is.
this
You
is
know,
not
motherfucking Showtime. Fuck you
What do
think
you
you is in this
know?
bitch?
No, I need to say something important.
No,
Oh
you can say
Lord.
I
it,
need to say
but
okay.
I'm
something
You
not.
can
very
talk.
important.
I'll allow you to talk,
Important.
but you're not going on Showtime.
Okay, are you guys
Just
gonna
say what you
allow me
gotta
to
say.
talk?
Yes.
We'll
Can I
let
go?
you
Can I go
listen.
before her?
I, let me say this real
Of
quick. We're
course,
gonna let you
guys.
speak. When we do let you speak, if you say something that's not true, we're gonna interject. So
You
be
can't. I'm about
prepared
to
for
tell you
that.
an anecdotal
Go
story,
ahead.
so I
Let
hope
me
you don't
see. Hold on.
interject. But
Can
I
you
think it's
be
Okay.
important, so
quiet,
please
Hold
let
on.
me
Nia?
Who is
speak.
Free
What is
Diddy?
wrong with this?
Who is
Okay,
Free
She's
thank you.
Diddy?
pissing me
So
off.
what happened? So when I was at my HBCU,
Why is
I was
she
very
forcing
active
us
in the
to listen to
community.
her?
I was at a school in Jackson, Mississippi, and I met two African American, Black American women who were very passionate about the community, so much so that they just didn't really fit in to the permeating culture, which was very toxic, if I'm going to be honest with you. And both of these women
She's a
ended up
Nigerian. Jesus.
suffering from mental illness and
Listen, lady. What the fuck do that
both
have
of
to do
these
with what
women
we
ended
talking?
up unaliving themselves. One of
Shut
Ah,
the.
this is
Listen.
a
one of
Nigerian.
them. Why am
I
I
can
being
imagine
muted
what
for?
the women do in your country, but listen,
Because we
that's
don't
not
know
the
what you're talking
that's
about.
not the conversation we having, man. We're talking about
Yes.
why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? Why do melanated immigrant groups think they're included? Why can't they accept that they aren't? That's what we're talking about.
Right,
Hmm.
pretty much
So
what
stay on
your
subject.
African
You
ass is
guys should
doing
help
right
each other
now.
out. Help each other.
Where is she
I'm about to
from?
drop
Help
you.
each other.
Where is she from?
Nigeria,
Oh, they're
Help each other.
there.
where
Stop.
where
That's why
mental
they're
health is
Stop
banned.
not even
attacking.
a
Listen,
That's why they're
Wani,
banned from everywhere.
Mm. All of the all the Nigerians
she
have mental
wants to
health
discuss.
issues.
Hmm?
She wants
Yeah.
to discuss mental health issue when this is not even a factor.
But they're
It's
the
not even a
ones with the
concept in
super
her
high.
country. Why would?
No, they're the ones that were ranked to having all the mental health issues, clinical insanity.
And I
And
agree.
their men
I
are
agree.
on an epidemic of, yeah, that's the article. And their men are on an epidemic of unaliving them. So instead of worrying about us bumping ourselves off, you worry about your men bumping you off.
Facts.
Millions of Nigerians
Doing it here
reported
in the
a
United
million.
States. That same mental health issues that they have or mental disabilities
They
that
would
they have,
do so
they
much
bring
better
them.
if they would just go back to being hunter gatherers and stop looking at the internet and trying to be in the village and trying to be in the cities. Y'all ain't ready because monkeys are outdoing you right now. Monkeys can feed themselves and poop discreetly, but you motherfuckers can't.
All right. This person, free with the free Diddy. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Black American. I live in Philly, and I'm 29. I'm Zeno King, but I had to switch my name back to Free Diddy.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, well, why can't Black Americans have celebrations? Well, they want to be us, man. You go through all these channels, and you just like skim through. They just, I don't know. They want a destiny swap. It's a lot of stuff. It's kind of creepy and weird to me, actually. Why do melanated immigrant groups think they're included? I don't really know. I really don't. I just think it's creepy, bro. Like these people just need to go home. Keep it 100. Why can't they accept that they aren't what they aren't us, or they ain't part of this
That they
lineage,
aren't. That they
or
aren't
part of?
included. That they aren't included.
Hmm. Why they? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's a
sure.
question for them.
Stuff is caused.
It's really.
I'm telling you, there's dichotomies. This stuff because how are we supposed to conceptualize these people coming here, putting hands on things that don't belong to them, and claiming it just like that statement Shabuzi made. What the hell? It
Right.
was all over the place. All over the place. You didn't say anything. Now you're including yourself. First you were big up in immigrants. The problem is when you made that statement, you it's as if you was including us or referring to us as immigrants, right? Either way, he was just it was tethering, which his whole career is built on tethering, and they don't want to admit it. They'll say a lot of disparaging things, but if you look closely, all you see is them trying to adopt everything about us, everything.
Yeah, that song, that little country song, that little
Oh
Jaquan. What is it, Jaquan? Like
yeah,
everybody
yep.
in the club get tipsy.
He sure did. But the
That
genre
shit is
itself,
crazy.
this is not Afro beats, bitch. Go sing Afrobeat. He wants to indulge in country, which I had noticed that a lot of Africans, specifically Nigerians, they do that. They listen to a lot of country and they like to contribute it to white tea people. They love people like Dolly Parton and all of those people, right? Garth Brooks, really old country singers. And so they try to tie that genre to white tea people, which is even more crazy.
All right. Let me see who came up. P. Karn, and then Happy, and then talk to you. Talk to the
Hello,
top of.
everyone.
Hey, how you?
I'm from I'm Black American. I'm from Alabama. Uh, why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemoration exclusively for ourselves? And I'll just go back into history because of the fact that we invited people to come in with us. We invited them thinking that they were going to bring something to the table. They act like have y'all watched these videos here on TikTok where the lady is behind the door and then the boyfriend ex-boyfriend wants to come in, how they keep kicking the door and kicking the cord, damaging all this other stuff. That's how they act to me. They act like they are, they were invited in. And then when we saw that they were not who we wanted to be around or be with, you close the door on them and then they still just keep kicking the door and kicking the door. That's why they act like that. Why do melanated immigrant groups think that they're included? Because they've been given the opportunity to be included. And once they got included, they just think that they run this stuff now. They think that they are us. And then when you try to explain to them that ethnically we're different, then they start telling us, oh, well, we're all black. We've been black. No, we haven't. When you all have achievements that you all want to celebrate, you're Nigerian, you're
Right.
Jamaican, you're Aruban, whatever it is. But when you start doing things that is counter to the culture, then or it's illegal, you're black. Haven't you all noticed that anytime
Yes.
any one of them committing any crimes or anything, they fold those crimes into Black America? They don't want to stand on their square of the crimes and things that they're doing, and everyone thinks that, hey, it's us committing crimes. No, it's them. Do we commit crimes? Sure, because I love us good, bad, or indifferent. But we stand on what we do. I mean, we get mad. That's why we sit in front of the TV. Lord, I hope it ain't nobody black. But they want to fold all of their disgust, their crimes, and everything into us, and all their achievements over there. And I think that they were not prepared for the fact that as Black Americans, we just kind of woke up. It's like we realized this is not the spouse we need to be with, and we need to get up out of here. And they're not wanting to do that. They're not wanting to leave. So why can't they accept that they aren't? Because they seriously think that they are, and they seriously think that they're better. Because haven't you noticed they'll bring up anybody that has any Caribbean background? They'll bring up anybody who they see has any continental African background. They'll bring all these people up and say, see, these are the people. We're included with you because these people did this. Because I think that young man before was hollering about Marcus Garvey. Don't nobody care about Marcus Garvey. His home country didn't care nothing about him. So why are we worried about Marcus Garvey? Did he come
Right.
over here? Yeah. But why are we worried about Marcus Garvey? I mean, I don't understand what are you talking about? But that's why, and that's where I land.
Okay. Thank you. So Happy, where you from? What's your ethnicity?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay. Where are you located
Well,
presently?
I'm in Nigeria.
All right. So this conversation has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It have nothing to do with you.
But I want to say
So I'm gonna
something.
go
You
ahead and
guys
put
say
you
something
down.
about Nigeria.
You can observe from the audience. All right. Talk your talk. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
You talking to me?
Real quick. Yeah. No, I said talk your talk. But somebody in the audience said
I'm
you're
a
jealous.
hello.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody said you're jealous. Immigrants do better than you. You should be learning. So because the prompt say, why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? Somehow that equates to us being jealous. It just don't make sense. All right, talk your talk. Where you from? What's your ethnicity?
Yeah, I'm from the United States of America, and I'm a foundational Black American.
Do you
And
have an immigrant background, sir?
no, there is no one in my lineage that is an immigrant.
Okay.
Mississippi and Alabama.
All right, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
Well, I saw something before the prompt, but that ties directly to it. And there was a sister, P. What's her name? P. Something. P. What's your name, ma'am?
What,
Oh, you talking
pecan?
about?
P. Karn. Okay, P. Karn. She put a good point on it. I mean, we historically Black Americans have been welcoming to people who are melanated. And we didn't realize that we were allowing people in that were basically adversarial in many instances.
And the internet has caused a conversion. So it's like there's like the information, all the experiences that a lot of us have had with Black immigrants. And then we've had the opportunity now to compare notes. And we see that, yeah, there's a pattern. And we recognize a pattern. They're hostile, right? And so we can't have things to ourselves because they think they're entitled. But even deeper than that, so that goes into like why they think they're included. And the reason why they can't accept it is that the foundation of all three of these things is that most of the people that come here are deeply damaged, emotionally and psychologically ill, deep levels of self-hate. That's why if you notice, a lot of them, they have a whole bunch of white friends. They marry white, but, they want to be Black when it serves them. Now, I remember there was a man I knew when I was living in Los Angeles. He was a South African. He married a Chinese woman. And I don't even know how we got on the subject, but he is the one that raised this. He said the reason why he married a Chinese woman is because he did not want his kids to have the very, very ugly hair. I'm quoting him. And I didn't want my kids to have the very, very ugly skin, the very, very ugly nose, the very, very ugly lips. That's deep levels of self-hatred. Now, when you some of them, they say, well, it doesn't mean anything to be Black. Well, that's true, but it means everything to us. So for them, it doesn't matter that they're Black. And you can see in their practices, they can rip up Black people, burn them at the stake, do whatever. I could go on and on. But we value our Blackness. And I would say it's a coping mechanism, but it's also a appreciation for what we were able to forge out of a very disparate group of people. We forged a culture that is one of the most envied cultures and most imitated cultures in the whole world. But to sum it up, those people have deep-seated emotional and psychological problems based in self-hate. So I'll land there.
Right, I agree. Okay, let me see. Kennedy,
Hey,
hey.
I'm a Black American from the United States of America. I'm 40 plus, and I used to live in the Midwest, Ohio, and then I moved down to Georgia.
Okay, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
Say it again.
I said, what's your thoughts on the prompt?
Oh yeah. My thoughts on the prompt is why can't Black Americans have civil? You know what they don't like, and a lot of people are jealous. And okay, so I'm a building sub at my school, and I said Happy Black History Month, and you should have seen the way that black kids and the white kids act when I said Happy Black History Month. We can't celebrate anything without other people, especially immigrants, having something to say, and they always want to be included in that, and I don't like that they do that. Why do melanated immigrant groups think they are included? I don't know why they think that. You know what? So when people moved here and they're probably first, second generation or whatever, and they learn English very well, and they're around different people, they feel like they're entitled. Let me see. If they speak a second language, they feel like they have one up on you. If you're talking about your Black history, they gotta down it. They gotta put themselves in there when they wasn't even, involved in it. And they do this quite often, and they laugh and joke and just are silly when it comes to Black accomplishments here in America. I don't like it. And that's for adults as well. Why can't they accept that they aren't? Same thing that the man was saying about they got real mental issues going on, and I'm very tired of it. And I realized after looking at TikTok how they really felt, because I had these experiences where in the medical field they always got a funky attitude when they go and they graduate from somewhere, everybody coming in with their tribal clothing on the whole time they've been at a HBCU or wherever claiming whatever. And I just don't like that they are, and I feel like they are cosplaying, and they come here and they know that they can't be white, you know what I'm saying, but they can be just one up because they speak a second language, or they feel they got one up because of that, but they'll be black until it's time to have accomplishment. And you know what I'm saying, and then they're going to claim, oh, I'm African, I'm from Nigeria, or wherever they are from. I don't like it. Just, I'm gonna lay my plane there because I don't want to talk too much, but I just don't like it.
Okay, I agree with everything you said. Yeah, the panel open, y'all. These people talking shit in the comments. Bring your cowardly ass up here. Let me see. What is this?
It's kind
Bring
of
your
this.
cowardly. What you say,
I was
Bonnie?
just going to say it's kind of the same thing with reparations. They either try to destroy it. They try to be a part of it, and we say no, no, no. This is for our lineage. And then when they can't, then they go on scorched earth to try to destroy it. That's what they're doing with Black History Month, and then their month will come by. The whole month of Caribbean heritage, which was something they begged for, and have nothing to celebrate for a month. They're just
I know.
trying to diminish us. They actually posted that we have fresh fruit in the islands. How is that Caribbean History Month in America? It was sick. You can go look and see if you see any fun posts about inventors or anything. They're too unintelligent to even dig those things up, to put them on a post. They're so ignorant, following us around, copying off of our stuff, posting Marcus Garvey and that woman Chisholm all up and down the timeline. I mean, that is sad because when their month comes around, I promise you, they don't post anything. They don't even post Bob Marley. They want to post his ass on our shit.
That's true. That is so true. Hey, Wani, what is the Shirley Chisholm? What are they saying with that one? I haven't seen them post that one, but I did hear it in a comment. Hmm.
Yeah,
Are
they
they
have
trying to
her
say she ran for
fried ass.
president?
Yeah, that's their big history moments. It makes no sense because everything they talk about is something they tricked us into believing they were us and crawled their asses over here. They don't have anything to celebrate on their own. It's always somebody that came over here, like
Yeah,
Sidney
I had
Poitier.
asked AI about, was Shirley Chisholm the first female black woman who ran for president, and she
Mhm.
wasn't. There really
Right.
was a foundational black
Wasn't it Barbara
American woman.
Jordan?
What's her name? I gotta look. I can't remember her name. I think it was Baba Jordan.
I can't
But
remember, but
where did this come from that she's the first?
them
And
lying.
AI
They're
says
pathological
otherwise.
liars because they're pathological liars. Again, we don't even fact check these things. Like when I first would hear these things, I wouldn't have fact checked that. I would just go, oh, yeah, I didn't know she was the first. Then when you fact check it, it's like, wait a minute, these people didn't, and everything they say is a lie. So that's the issue. Everything they say has to be taken with a grain of salt and double checked.
That's a
Okay,
fact. What's next?
state and line hoodie girl. Where you from, Chef Nissa?
Who, me?
No, is your name state and line hoodie girl?
Sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, where you from, Chef Nissa?
I'm African American, born in the U.S.
You hold on, lady,
Second
lady.
generation.
All
I'm
right, go ahead.
sorry.
Finish. Go ahead. Finish what you were gonna say. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Born in the U.S. in Indiana, so I was surrounded by whiteys.
Hold
Um,
on. You was about to say second generation.
Second
First of all, thank you for
generation.
allowing me to. I'm sorry.
You was about to say second generation something. So go ahead and say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, second generation. So speaking on
Second
No,
the
no, no,
generation
no,
what?
no, no.
Right.
What?
second generation American.
That doesn't make sense. There's no such thing
Hello.
of a second generation American. Wani, I'm driving.
What's
Can you
your
I
please?
can
what's your
trade.
immigrant
So
background? You have
can
an
I
immigrant background, ma'am.
can I finish?
Do you have an
Yes,
immigrant
I do.
background? Okay, so from where?
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Can you hear me?
Yes. So
Can
Jesus
you hear me?
Christ.
Yes, we can
Can you
hear
hear
you.
us?
Yes, we
Shit.
No, I
can.
cannot.
I- i- Is she okay?
No.
No,
I
she's
am.
lying.
No,
She thought about it and
no,
she
I'm.
said, "Fuck this."
Damn.
Hello?
She's
Hello?
hard.
Hey, Wani, she
Okay,
said, "Fuck this."
so,
Can you
so,
stop being
hello?
Yeah, yeah,
pathologically lying just for a
yeah.
minute?
I
Please
Let's just
can't
stop
touch on
hear
four
you.
things.
pathologically. Hold on. Please stop pathologically lying.
I'm not
Relax
lying.
yourself.
I'm
Where are
lying.
your
So, I was
grandparents
born in the
from?
US,
Where are your grandparents
You
from?
Nigeria.
said that already.
Why are
Nigeria.
you
Hard.
lying?
I haven't said that.
Not
So
Nigeria.
the reason why I wanted to come onto the panel and just speak is
Hmm.
Hold
because
on.
there
Did you
is
say Nigeria?
undoubtedly, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
She's from
Yes.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Yes.
So first of all, there is no doubt that the immigrants stand on the shoulders of Black Americans. There's absolutely no doubt about that. You cannot give credit to any other immigrants without first acknowledging the contributions that Black Americans have contributed. I do think that over time, the diaspora has unified and then split, and then we unify again, because I personally align with the ideas of Black Americans, because when I was in a classroom full of YTs and there's another face that looks like mine, I automatically gravitate towards them. Now, it's not because I want to cosplay them, or tether as the terminology is now used, but it's because they are me and I see myself in them, whether it's the high cheekbones or the big forehead or hair texture. It was a face that looked like mine among faces that did not look like mine. And so when
Whew.
when you say
We don't look like
white,
Nigerians, though.
no,
Facts.
but you
All.
haven't, but until you
At
see on,
all.
but see, my thing is this.
We don't look like Europeans or
It's not
But
Nigerians.
fair.
but
No
I
but
new
literally,
group.
yeah,
let me
I
finish.
went to
Can I
school
finish,
with
please? Because
Nigerians and
I'll
it's
land my
not
plane real
true.
quick. I'll land
We're
my
we're a
I'll
new
land my plane
group.
real
We
quick,
don't look
real
like
quick,
Nigerians. We
because
don't
I'm
look
not
like
trying to be
Englishmen.
disrespectful,
Okay, but you
That
saying
can't
that
was
help
y'all look
it.
like
disrespect.
Nigerians.
That was
But what I'm trying
disrespectful.
to say is that,
That was
but no.
disrespectful.
I'm not saying that every Black person looks like Nigerians. I'm just saying that there are characteristics within the facial, within the cultural, within the foods. There
No,
are
it's
so
not.
many
Hold
shared
on, little
similarities.
It's
lady.
not.
Hold on, little lady. You've lost your mind. What
Miss Satin,
is similar with our culture in your Nigerian culture? We don't do Nigerian
yes.
things. What?
Can we hear that? Can you?
How would we
Yeah.
even get this culture? Because we have been set here in America on Native American lands with Europeans. So how would we be having an African culture that matches yours, whatever that is? I've not gotten an answer to what Nigerian culture is.
And then yeah, that's what I was gonna
What
say.
is
And then
it,
she
ma'am?
kind of, yeah, what is it? And please don't give us the whole African continent because you made reference specifically to Nigeria.
No, I want you
Thank
to
you.
tell me what cultural things are Black Americans doing that you merged into that you say are like Nigerian things, because you have nothing to do with our food. You have, if you're going to claim soul food, you're going to have to arm wrestle with Paula Deen. Did you create white Southern cooking that they stole from Black Americans too? I'm just asking, because they have something called Southern cuisine, which is them trying to cook soul food. It's always an interpretation of our stuff. So did you create Paula Deen's food too? Just checking,
I'm
because
being
you and
muted, so
Paula
I'm not
Deen.
able to say. I'm being muted, so I'm
Tell
not
us
able
what
to
foods.
say what I
Tell us
want, what I'm trying to say.
what
That's
foods
What
do
I'm
we
trying
share
to
wonderful.
together?
say,
Which foods do we
if I
share
can,
together that you felt like, hey, these people are eating the same things that I eat in Nigeria? What food were you
so
eating at school that's the same food that you ate in Nigeria that made you know Black Americans were your people?
so there is an alignment within the diaspora
No,
with
there isn't. That's why we're cussing you out
spices and
He's
today.
herbs that we
talking
No,
about.
use,
the
the way
fuck there
we
is not.
tribal. Yes, there
Did
is,
you
but
say spices?
you have not
Wait a
traveled.
minute. You're
Yes.
talking to the wrong motherfucker today. That I'm just gonna let you know. You're talking to the wrong one. Now you tell me what motherfucking
If y'all
spices
keep
Nigeria.
interrupting me and not
No,
allowing me to
because you're
finish my,
lying, ma'am. You are a pathological
we're
liar. You should see a doctor
we're
about it.
not gonna.
What
You
spices in foot
you keep
smelling food that you people
muting.
cook is like the spices only found in America? Tell me about the native Nigerian spices, you lunatic fringe, that is just like the warm, uh, inviting
We don't,
soul food
yeah,
spices. I want to
we
know
don't
about
use the
these because
spices.
your food
That's not
smells
true.
like my foot
You're
after I
muting
went to the
me.
gym
You're muting
on
me,
on a
and
treadmill
it's
for
not
24
allowing
hours.
me. See, my thing is this: the separation and the
You smell like
If
foot.
you
disrespect
No,
shut
has
up
can you
come
and just
just
from Black
listen to
focus?
her,
Americans to us
Yeah, focus. No,
because
no, we don't need
because
that setting.
because
Just
originally
focus on the statements you
we
made.
acknowledge y'all on the
No, no,
diaspora
no, no, no,
connection.
no.
So when
Stop
Why
you
would you
talking
not
about
focus?
diaspora. We're
Why
not in
would
a
you, yeah.
diaspora
But why would she not focus on the statement she made?
because her ass
Why
is
is
a
she trying to
pathological
explain
liar.
some
y'all keep
other shit?
I want the
One thing
audience
at
to
a
see
time.
this. Look at this
Yeah.
audience. She's being asked a direct question. She said, we have similar food,
I
won't
finish.
name it. She says, we have
Hold on.
similar spices, won't name them. I know what your motherfucking spices are, woman. I know what my motherfucking spices are. They're not the
You can't.
same. The spice
The hate
profile is different and the spices are
I
different.
can't being disrespected. I came in
Nigerian, shut
respectful
up.
and I'm
If you
being
You're
just listen to
disrespectful.
her and
disrespecting
shut up.
you're disrespecting us by force teaming like a weirdo and a stalker. If anybody on earth
The
deserves
hate
a restraining order from
no
these dusty motherfuckers, it's black of fucking
It's us.
Americans. It's black of fucking Americans. I want a restraining order from you delusional
I do
fringe.
too. I
Y'all
do
are
want a
sick.
restraining
Fact, I
order.
do too.
Now,
Because she
let's get
says
back
she's
to
second
business.
generation, that's probably why she feels like all of our spices are the same
Girl,
without knowing that we already had those spices. But she says she's
But
second
hold on.
generation here in America from coming from
Second
Nigeria,
generation
correct?
doesn't prove, even if she did, that doesn't prove that our spices are the same.
She
Even
No,
said
if
but
she
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 was,
young
how,
doesn't.
and she
but
if we
she's
got
not.
stuck over there to another
How old
place,
is she?
we and she's
How old is
young,
she?
so she does think that she's been
No,
very
you
heavily influenced on American culture because she been here, like she was born
That
here.
doesn't
She
mean that
We
it's
don't give a
theirs.
fuck if
no,
she
I'm
was
not
She
born
saying
no
here.
I am not
What the
saying that it
fuck?
is.
I
I'm
don't like
saying to
no.
her, she's been here under what we got
That
going.
doesn't mean anything. That's all we're
that's
trying to
not
tell
what
you. We
she
understand what you're
said.
saying.
I
Yeah,
don't
That's
She
like
we
said
not
black
have
she's
what
no
people.
she
second
What the fuck?
question.
said.
Your
generation.
mother and her household lady? What the
Listen,
fuck is you?
I
What the
Hold
fuck
hold
is
on,
you
on,
before
talking
y'all start
about?
cussing and
Oh my
fussing, this
god.
Black
Hold
History
on,
Month. I'm not
Freedom.
arguing
Hold
with
on.
none of y'all.
I don't
I'm
like
not
ma'am,
black
doing it.
Kennedy.
people.
Argue with
No one's
what?
That's
cussing.
not what
Hold
All
on,
we're telling
Freedom.
Do
you.
not try
Hold
to
on.
argue
Let
with
the
me, but
women
I'm
handle
just
this.
stating the fact that she said she was second generation. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If she's second generation, she probably feels, and she's gonna tell you when she gets off mute, but she probably feels like, okay, the spices that I'm used to are here in America. I'm pretty
that's
sure she's
not
not
what
going to
she
Nigeria to get
said.
no food.
But
That's
She's not
not what
going
that's
to
she
no
that's not
said.
it.
Nigerian spot to
That's
go get
not
no
what
That's
she
not it.
spices.
said.
No, we
That's
don't have the
not
same
what's going
spices.
on.
You have
That's
American
not
food.
what she said. And
I
her mammy
understand that,
was
but
and her
she's
mammy
second
was
generation,
cooking the
so she don't
food.
even know.
Her
I don't
mammy
think she's
That
was
gonna
doesn't
cooking.
know.
mean anything.
Wait a minute. Are
Why
you
do you keep
claiming that
saying
her
that?
mother? Are you saying her mother couldn't cook Nigerian food
No, I'm saying that you
and she
don't
just
get
took all the
Nigerian food in
spices
no
and threw it
store.
out
Go
the
to the store.
window
Tell me where you can get
Hold
Nigerian
on.
spices from
Hey
Ma'am,
because
honey,
they
in
hey
don't in
America.
fresh.
African stores.
Hi,
Hey
Yeah,
Black
they
honey,
have
hey
Love.
fresh.
international.
Excuse me. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
D
They
Who
have
am I
D. I
saying? I'm
need
international
to
sorry.
say
markets
this.
here.
The
she
I
said
dope.
she
really
was
need to say
second
this.
generation African
Yes,
American. That's what she said.
yes,
The
she
There's
did.
original
no
one, but
such
when
thing.
she got through that lie, she went through and let you know she's from
Kennedy,
Nigeria, second
can
generation
you
Right,
allow
but
Nigerian.
her?
basically she's letting us know
Hold on.
she's identifying as us. She's not African
No,
American, even though we're
no.
getting rid of that word, but she
I'm
doesn't.
not.
I'm not
May I,
identifying as
guys?
Black
May
American.
I? Hold on, Satin. I want the room to know just because she is a second generation, that does not mean anything. It holds no validity because she should know the difference between African food spices versus spices in America. They are totally different. totally different. It's not even
So no, they're
remotely true.
not. That's what I'm trying to be clear about, you
Okay,
guys.
all
A
right.
lot of these,
Okay,
a lot of
let
these
me.
foods are imported. A lot of these
Okay,
foods and
okay.
spices are imported from
Yeah,
other
but hold
countries.
on. Can you shut up, please? We don't
If you
eat
can be respectful,
international food.
absolutely.
Well, you're the one that's
You don't
interrupting,
know where your
idiot.
food comes from. You don't
How
know.
the fuck do I
So
not know where our food come from when it
do you
says it
grow
on
it?
the package? It says it on the
Everything
package.
in
What is that?
America
We
comes.
listen. Hey,
Ma'am,
lady,
you're losing your fucking mind. Our
we
spices
don't.
are the spices
They,
we've been using for years,
So
and they're different than
but
Nigerian
yes,
spices.
we don't eat
I
Maggie
did not.
What are
cubes.
you talking
Maggie,
about?
bitch,
I
Maggie
did
is
not.
not it. We don't use Maggie cubes. Africans use something that's called Maggie cubes when they season their food. That has nothing to do with Black Americans. I don't know what
No,
the
we
hell y'all
don't.
use.
We
Hold
do
on.
not.
Yes, you do.
We do not.
They put
No, we do
crawfish or
not. That
dry,
is a
all this
Oh
dry.
misconception.
my God,
That
this
is
is.
not,
Hold
bitch.
on, hold
You're
on.
crazy.
Stop
Stop a
calling me a.
minute. Stop.
Don't have to be.
This is really horrible.
Don't be.
I can't do this. I can't keep muting this spastic person. African spices, first of all, they don't have a cuisine. They just made that up. But when they did make it up under colonial rule, they're using spices that, if you go look at the spices of West Africa or go look at the spices of Nigeria, they're not going to have anything to do with what we're using. That's why their food smells like feet and dirt and stuff that we don't want to
Exactly.
eat.
Yeah.
This is not an argument. I don't know why
This.
this stalker is trying to make this an argument. Our
That's
food
this.
could not
She
Is
said we
this.
possibly.
don't know our source.
It
That's
doesn't
not true. We
matter.
do know where our food
If
comes
we
from.
get paprika from Peru, it doesn't matter. It's still paprika, which is what we're used to in the Americas. All of our spices
That's
come
true.
from the Americas, and your spices don't.
You
You don't have anything to
you
do
don't
with
know
our spices. There's no way you could say,
on the
"Oh, I
topic.
felt familiar with Black Americans. I felt familiar with their foods." And so
You didn't let me finish. You keep
that's what you
interrupting me
said.
and disrespecting me, and
No,
that's why
I'm
you
No,
don't
not.
you're
you
being
don't
Bro,
hear
you
where I'm
just
coming
don't
disrespectful.
from.
listen,
I did.
lady.
I came in being respectful, and I said that
No, you're not.
we cannot
Being
miss the
forceful and
contributions of
intrusive
the
is
Black
not being
Americans. And you're
respectful.
still talking over me. You're
You're
still
very
talking over me.
intrusive
You're
because I
still
got it
talking
from
over
you.
me.
I
You're
got
still
it from
talking over
you.
me because.
I got it from you.
Because I was trying to address the prompt and say, why can't Black American celebrations
I
and
was telling
commemorations
the
exclusively
audience
for
of the
ourselves?
room
And
that
I'm
your
trying to tell
spices is
you,
not mine, and you
that's
interrupted me.
fine. Can we move on?
No, we
That
can't.
agreed. Can we move on?
You do
Fresh,
your ass
I
Because
just
wrong.
I just
I
wanted to
was trying to
say
address the
fresh
prompt.
is right. Hold on, Sam, real quick. I just you could just real quick. She's fresh made a point and Wani made a point. How do y'all teach us spices when 60% of y'all spices come from India and Asia primarily? That's all I wanted to say. Go ahead, you got it.
But Wani stated that it really don't matter, which is true. They don't use the same spices that we use. Things like paprika is not a thing in their foods, right? In their
But you
cuisines that
have
they're
not.
using.
But the thing about it,
Somebody
okay,
else go because
Just
you guys are. This is.
well,
Can
I'm
we move
trying to
on?
make clear about
Y'all,
why
you
can't
can
Black
shut up,
Americans have
Cole.
celebrations and
Right. I
commemorations
like
for
talking.
ourselves. Can I speak on that, please?
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The reason why is because, like I said, when you are in a predominantly PWI institution and you align with another face that looks like yours and you understand their struggle, then you do feel a part of them and as one, and you understand we are in the same diaspora. But as demonstrated in this moment, the hate is not coming from us to y'all, it's coming from y'all to
It's
us. We
coming
do
from
align with you.
you.
Girl,
Every
you
country you
see?
go
Can
to,
can I
you.
speak?
It's
No, wait a minute. I need
Yes,
to read
Effie, and
Yes,
we're gonna
something.
ma'am.
let
I
everybody.
need
Hold
to
on.
read something. Hold on. These are West African spices, and I want you to tell me, do you use these in your soul food cooking or any of your cooking at all? They use
Wani.
grains
Whew.
of paradise, grains of salim, Uda howentia, Aden fruit, alligator pepper, fermented locust beans,
I'm
Najan,
about to throw up.
Najanja akpi, Iruhu Iwero Yaji
Can you just Wadi?
uh, scent leaves, dried
So we use
crayfish,
spices that you
and
can't even pronounce and you don't know their
correct,
origin, but you're telling
correct. And
Bitch.
or jiri, a pungent fermented seed paste similar to locust beans. I have never used any of that garbage in my food
you
and
ha-
never will.
What the
And
you
I
have no
and
what the
I
hell is
have
alligator
international
pepper?
and I love international food,
you
but
have no
only
idea
the
where
good food. I like
you have.
good spices on my
Yeah, we
food.
have a differentiated.
Y'all keep muting me.
Well,
We
So
have
you
sad.
have
cancer.
no
Talking when I'm
idea where your
Cancer
talking.
food
is
Because
in the
you
food that
can't
we're
shut
originates
up,
eating.
from. You
lady.
really don't.
We have
You really
cancer.
don't.
That's what we have.
Do you
Cancer.
understand the reason why it's different is because we don't even have the same taste profiles. We
Right.
don't we don't our the food, the way we eat food and the texture, it's different. Like there are a lot of Nigerians who like a lot of spice in their food, right? Right?
A processed food. This is why we're dying
Correct.
of
But
cancer.
there's Spanish people that like a lot of spice in
Girl,
their
hold on.
food.
But
Sad,
you
no, no,
have a
no.
short
It's
life
not even just about
What the
processed
expectancy.
food.
hell?
The food in Nigeria is so low grade. That's why I can't even export it. Like, what are we talking about? It has nothing to do with pesticides, none of that. The food y'all, the land in Africa
Hold
is not conducive for like long-term cultivation. It's not. It's a lot of non-arable land.
So
So
Well, can I speak next? Because I don't know what y'all are.
back to this little
So the
dig about the food quality. You don't have good food quality. Like I said
so
earlier,
discuss
monkeys are able to feed themselves, but Africans are begging for Red Cross rice. So you're eating all the pesticide laden Red Cross rice. So you're begging for pesticides. Now,
They don't
Americans
even have the
um,
regulations that we have either.
Americans can eat organic food all day long. That's a choice. Our foods are a personal choice, okay? And it is
the
based on income.
the
So
animal
don't talk about organic food. We have plenty of organic food. You're just
the
jealous.
animals are grown there and killed there. They're fresh. It's
ecologically
not
No, the
jealousy.
speaking,
fuck
I'm
they
not
not.
ecologically
hating on
speaking,
What
y'all.
kind of
no,
dumb shit
ma'am,
are you
no,
talking about?
no. Why did they stop your grandmama from bringing that shit in her suitcase in the airport? Because it's not
Ain't no
ecologically
goddamn
sound.
bat regulated.
Like
We
That's
what?
had to
crazy to say that. You really don't know where American food comes from.
look, ma'am, be quiet. We're talking
This
about,
lady
you
is
Mm,
said
crazy.
She
ma'am,
said
ma'am,
two
ma'am.
things. She said we look like her and therefore she felt safe around us. Okay, I'll go. I think she does believe that we look alike twins, but okay, fine. But you're not going to say we share the same food or music or any of that because we don't. What music do we share?
I think I'm losing
And why
brain
don't
cells
she
listening to this
talk about that
conversation.
bushmeat farm that they
Can
have in
we?
their
Can
country? We
Okay, what do
don't
you want
have
to talk
bushmeat
about, Girl
farms.
Code? Let Girl Code say what she's
yeah?
got to
Because
say. It's so
you know I'm
important.
Jamaican. First of all, let's clear that up in the beginning,
We can
right?
tell.
I was born in Jamaica, and the proudest moment I had was finding out that there were multiple cultures that made up Jamaica. I don't understand. Why is it that you guys are embarrassed to know or to be a part of
You
multiple
don't make
cultures?
up us. We
Embarrassed?
don't care
You're
about
not one
people.
of our
You guys
cultures,
are
Exactly.
ma'am.
You're not one of them.
foreign
Are
people
you
I've
trying
ever
to
met.
relate are you trying to relate Arabs living in Jamaica to you living with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
need
trying to
help.
say diversity is my superpower.
Well, I have no
I'm just
What?
trying
problem
to
with
figure out why is it that
diversity.
you guys are
I have
All of
nothing
these
against
people, man.
diversity.
everything
I
that's
have something against parasites
muting it.
and pathological liars that keep saying that they created our culture. People that won't let us have a
Nobody's saying
moment's
that.
rest. Not only have
Nobody
you,
said
After
that.
not
listening to this
only have,
conversation, I definitely don't want to be
listen,
one of y'all.
okay, check it out. Not only have Caribbeans begged and crawled on their knees to get a whole month to celebrate nothing. You don't have enough history here. Now, we had to have Negro Week. We had to earn it to
Talk.
talk about our Olympic legends, all
No,
of
they're gonna
our
use your
Olympic
time to hate on
heroes,
you.
all of our civil
Oh,
rights
can I
heroes.
Y'all
talk?
some third
No,
worlders.
Just a
Nobody
little
hating
bit.
on
Just
no
a little
third
bit.
no,
worlders.
no,
Just
you
like 2
can't.
minutes. Give me 30
No, you
seconds.
can't. We had to have, we had
I
to
mean, I
wait
get that you need something
for
to celebrate. I
years.
get it.
No, we had to
People
wait for
who doesn't
years.
accomplish much
But
need
you
stuff to
dirty,
celebrate
Y'all
greedy,
have
from
bigger
other
fish to
people.
fry
It
instead
so
of
no,
happened, it just
making
so
it.
happened that I've
you're the
accomplished some
fish.
shit.
But
I
you
don't
So
know how
people
none of
up to
y'all
it's
know
good
this
what
to
the
get a
fuck
point,
we
holiday.
had to do.
Damn, I'm
That,
tired of muting these two dumb
I
bitches.
know. Why the fuck y'all have no self
Damn,
control?
You're
shut the
calling me
fuck up.
bitches. You calling me bitches and being dis.
Y'all are your
Shut your
third
fucking
It's
word.
hate.
ass.
It's
good.
We can
We
only
had to
have
wait for
one
years.
uncivilized at a time.
We had to wait for years to get a full month. But these dusty begging, whatever they are, come over here and, oh, we need a month because the Black Americans have a month. And then for the whole month, what do? For Caribbean Heritage Month. You don't post anything because you don't have anything to post. Neither do the Arabs.
Do you
Neither
feel
do
good
the
you have this
other
mute
groups
button?
that neither do the other groups that beg for representation here.
Does the
You
mute
didn't
button make you
earn
feel powerful?
anything. And it needs even AI said you don't deserve to have a month to
I mean, you can
celebrate nothing.
Damn, not
have a
artificial
month
intelligence says
because
y'all
you
don't
obviously
deserve
need
shit.
it.
No,
can
we don't need it.
understand
We
how a
earned it.
Jamaican will
It's
say
something that
that
our
diversity.
ancestors earned. What are
You
you
can have it.
talking about?
I'll
We
give it to you.
need
You
a
can have
month. No,
everything you
no,
want,
no,
sir.
ma'am.
If
No,
a
that
month of celebration
no, ma'am. You're not
feel
but
good,
no, ma'am. You're not about to move the goalpost and try to swerve
trying to.
around the curve and try to make it sound like we need something when you're jealous about y'all not having nothing to celebrate to
I'm
begin
not
with.
jealous. I just want to
Man,
talk.
ma'am, if you just want to talk, you just got to wait your turn. See, that's the thing. It's
And
called waiting your
Or
turn.
go
It's
start your
not.
talking
own
to
live.
you.
Or go start
You
your
can,
own live. You can
yeah, go
start. You
start
can
your
talk
own live
all
and
you
talk
want
about
Live.
over
nothing.
It just
there.
takes too much time.
Oh, well, that's us to be you because I
So I
understand
want to
how
talk to
much
y'all.
time it
It's more
takes.
fun.
No. We don't want to talk to you right now.
Let me
Look,
talk.
I'm gonna answer the prompt. Why can't Black
No,
Americans
I
have
was up here longer than
celebrations
you.
and
Can I talk?
commemorations exclusively? No, you can't because I'm family. I'm lineage. Don't you see that? Anyway, why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? So why do melanated immigrant groups think they're included? Why can't they accept they aren't? Okay, I'm gonna work my way from the bottom and then go to the top. This is why that they can't accept that there aren't because they want to relate to us so badly. They think that we have the same struggle. Last time I checked, the Caribbean got free in 1804. Some of y'all a little bit later on down the road. But the point of the matter is this: the Caribbean was free before we fucking was over here. So why the fuck do y'all think we have the same struggle when we don't? The moment y'all got free, it got harder for us over here because y'all freedom strikes fear into the fucking oppressors over here. They was like, oh hell no, we ain't finna go for that shit. So we had to wait an additional 61 years before we even got our freedom. And then on top of that, we had to go help these motherfuckers fight a goddamn battle that they couldn't even fucking win amongst their own goddamn selves. They needed us. They literally tell you in documentation that if it wasn't for us, freedmen and enslaved, coming to help the goddamn Union, they would have lost to the goddamn Confederate, and that is facts. Hell, we had to help these bitches fight off England not once but twice. Cause these bitches are weak as fuck. All y'all weak as fuck. Y'all all need us. And then y'all want to come rub it up in our faces that we got a fucking month and we need it. Bitch, please. We earned that shit. Fuck you mean. My family, I know for shit show worked hard to earn that shit. I got 5, 6 generations deep in the military. From the time the military even got fucking started. The hell is you talking about? Eat my goddamn longest part of my blackest dick, you goddamn bastards, you. Y'all come over here and be so goddamn disrespectful. It's ridiculous. Like real talk. Now let's go on to the point where
Nino.
I got a phone call, my bad. Why do melanated immigrant groups think they are included? Because, like I just said, these bitches think they us when y'all ain't even go through chattel slavery. You bitches went through indentured servitude. And then when you did sign a fucking treaty with your oppressors, you signed it in their language. You bitches are called nowhere. What the fuck is a no air? The fuck is that shit? Niggas, y'all 1930s detectives? Is you motherfuckers out here solving cases? The fuck is you doing calling yourself a nowhere? Talking about we all black. No, the fuck we not. No, we not. Stop lying to yourself saying that we all black. No, we not. We've been through too much shit over here in these homeland of ours to be letting you motherfuckers crowbar y'all way into calling yourselves black when y'all for the past 65 years have always delineated and said that y'all was this, that, and a fucking third. I'm not black, I'm Jamaican. I'm not black, I'm East African. I'm Ethiopian. I'm
For the gift, son.
Somali. I'm fucking West African. I'm Nigerian. I'm Igbo. I'm Yoruba. I'm this. I'm that. I'm anything but black. Then you bitches come over here, and then we gotta give you bitches a crash course on what it means to be black in fucking America. Then y'all go to our schools out here, cause y'all ain't got no educational system out there really. Y'all motherfuckers go to Smurf school all goddamn day. Y'all learn what it means to be happy and sing songs and shit and hold hands and dance and shit. That's
Scam.
what the
And don't
fuck
forget
y'all do.
scam.
They, oh yeah, and scamming on Saturdays. I got scamming Saturday classes. Yeah, that's what y'all also do. Then on top of that, y'all come over here with these goddamn ideology, thinking that y'all know something about us. Bitch, y'all know what the fuck is in goddamn McGraw test book, and McGraw be lying to us every 10 years. McGraw switch that book up and lie a little bit more and a little bit more. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, I said his name. Fuck him and his mama. Another thing. I'm so tired of y'all coming over here trying to tell us about our fucking selves, talking about some, well, it's okay to be made up of a whole different groups that make up your culture. No, 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 no. No. We are an amalgamation of people. Yes, that is true. We are made up of three real humanoid races, which is Mongoloid, Caucasoid, and Negroid. Yeah, we are made up of them three. But don't y'all ever get it fucking twisted. None of them three make up what the fuck we made over here. We are what the fuck we made. This culture is our shit. The fuck is you talking about? And it's about time we started gatekeeping our fucking culture from you vultures. That's all y'all do is come over here and bite off our shit, make y'all money, and go back home and flex. And then got the audacity to complain about somebody coming over there and doing the same thing to y'all. Y'all ain't got shit no way. We gave y'all that shit to begin with. The fuck you talking about? Y'all live in 10 shackle, 10 huts. No matter if you on an island or if you over there in the fucking continent. Y'all all live on a 10 fucking shackle hut, and you got the fucking audacity to come over here and talk shit to us. We the big dogs. We the ones that whooped our oppressors. We the ones that keep whooping them to this day. We the only ones that didn't sign a fucking treaty with the bumperclats. So what the fuck is you talking about? I'm getting tired of y'all with y'all whole shit, man. Real talk. Now let's go why so we can't celebrate our own goddamn commemorations to ourselves. Cause it's like I just said, these bitches think they us when they not. That's the point. You motherfuckers think y'all us when y'all not. Y'all are not us. We work hard for all this shit. The Essence Festival, that's our shit. Everything we got. We worked hard for that fucking shit. This Black History Month, we celebrating and we talking shit to y'all and teaching y'all all at the same fucking time, even though we shouldn't be teaching y'all a bitch ass thing right now. It's our fucking shit. We fought for it. God damn it. Our ancestors fought for it. God damn it. We fighting for it right now to this day. God damn it to keep it. Because we got motherfuckers like y'all coming from the island in the fucking continent over here trying to motherfucking take over our shit. Y'all wasn't having no Essen festivals over there and y'all shit. Y'all was celebrating whatever the fuck it is y'all celebrate over there in the goddamn that carnival shit that y'all do. Where y'all dress up and shake y'all asses for a goddamn week straight. That's what the fuck y'all do. And there's no problem that y'all did that. We was like, cool, we like watching that shit, seeing videos online, like shit, we may just go celebrate with
30
them one
more seconds,
time.
bro.
Yeah,
30 more
I got
seconds.
all right, bet. I know, bro. My bad.
Oh Lord.
Go ahead. Go ahead
But
and laugh, bro.
but I'm from the land. And it's shit. And we used to watch our shit and be like, yeah, we want to celebrate. But now y'all bitches come over here and try to take over our shit. So we like, fuck y'all shit. Fuck you. Go back home. And if you don't want to go back home, guess what? Ice, baby. It's gonna pack your ass up and ship your bitch ass out. And I'll land there.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that.
Shit. Tell us how
That's
you
what's up.
really feel. You know,
Okay,
tell us how you
Jerika.
really
All
feel.
right.
Shit.
Hey, what's up,
Drika, you
fam?
so nice, Drika.
Hey,
Next time you better
What's
push
hey,
up?
through.
hey,
'Cause
hey, Nino, I'm gonna sit my $5 ass before you make some change.
You said what?
I'm gonna sit my
Where you?
$5 ass, Jay, before you make some change.
Hold on, man. Where you from? And
He
what's
said
your
He
almost.
said
He
he's
ethnicity?
said,
gonna sit his. He said
I
he's gonna
heard
sit
what he
his
said.
$5.
I heard what he said. I'm just trying to figure out
where the
if
hell
he
they
drunk or
came
something.
from?
Yeah. No, I
Mm-hmm.
know where it come from.
We
I know
trying
where
to
it come
see,
from.
is he an immigrant? Talking about he about to sit his ass down.
No,
Okay.
I'm from the South Side of Chicago.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. All right, this on you. What's your thoughts on the prompt? It's on you, Paul.
Hey, Jay, you preached up a storm, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, because it's ridiculous out here. And the only I'm gonna tell you what really blew my mind is when my boy Kanye West performed in Mexico City, and everybody knew all his lyrics. I mean, you in Mexico City, and I'm like looking at this TikTok, looking at all these feeds. I'm like, are you got to be kidding me? But then too, my father went to South Africa, and he went to a couple of weddings, and you know what they was listening to? Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the prompt? All right, we're gonna move the mic around. Who was up
What's up,
here?
y'all?
What's up?
It'll be
What's up?
probably me. What's up, everybody? Why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? Why do melanated immigrant groups think they're included? Why can't they accept that they aren't? Because they tethers as usual. I came up because I wanted to share something with y'all. Do y'all know how many holidays we actually have as a Black community?
Have we? You saying that we
I
actually
didn't total
started?
them up. Can you tell us?
Yeah, we have 67 holidays.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
67.
really?
Yeah, one of them just passed yesterday. That was
Yeah.
that was Rosa Parks. We got 5 holidays just in the month of March. I mean, not March, February. We People don't realize how long we've been in this country. The fact that we actually have so many holidays that we have for ourselves, and people want to try to include themselves in it. Like, these people always try to tether their way to who we are and what we do, and they don't have enough skin in the game. Like, we literally got so much shit. Yeah, that is a holiday. We actually have a calendar for a holiday. So whoever is in there trying to correct me, no, actually have the holidays and the commemoration days. That's the actual meaning of that. So I can actually go off of some. Hopefully it don't mute me. Let me know. Let me. Could y'all hear me, or did I go mute?
Yeah, you went out for a second.
You and mute.
Okay, dang it. The first one is February 1st, National Founders Day. That's a holiday right there. Then you have February 5th, which is Rosa Parks Day, because she has a day. Then hold on, let me see what the other. Then we
Yeah, you
have
went out.
the Founders Day for AME Church. We have February 13th, which is Black Love Day. It's the day before
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, and then we have on Valentine's Day we have Frederick Douglass's birthday that we commemorate. We actually have holidays that we have for our people. So all these tethers that want to go ahead and yes, the AME Church, that's something we created. That's something we created. Regardless if we feel like it was Pan-African or not, it's something that we created. That is American history. AME Church.
And if you actually look, if you go to the South, you actually select the on Google AME churches, you'll be surprised at how many churches are in the Deep South that's actually connected to that have old burial grounds. So every time when I go into a quote unquote, if I'm not sure if I'm in a sundown town or not, I search to see if where's the nearest AME church to let me know if I'm in a historically black neighborhood. So yeah, you should know more about that before you try to shame people. But that's it, fam. I wanted to share that out. I'll probably send that information to you if anybody is interested in it.
Yeah,
But
so
that's pretty
put
much
in my
it.
back channel. I appreciate it. All right, it's on Jerica and then Professor.
Why can't Black Americans have celebrations and um? Oh, because everybody think that what we do is for everybody to be included. They never let or want us to have um something for us ourselves. They think that whatever Black Americans do is meant for everybody to share, everybody to enjoy, and that's weird. We don't impose ourselves onto their Caribbean Day or uh, any other. I don't know what they fucking have. I'm be honest with you, it ain't my culture. Um, but they just do it because they think that what we have, is so quote unquote popular that it's meant for everybody to share. That's my opinion about that. Um, I don't know, immigrant groups, they think they're included because um, they're trying to now because Black American culture is so popular around the world. They think that they should be included because they're also heavily melanated, and that's weird. They don't do that with the Australian Aboriginals. They don't do that with any other group that are also heavily melanated, but they only do it with the quote unquote cool kids. And once again, weird as fuck. Um, Why can't they accept if they aren't? They can't accept that they aren't because they don't fully like their own culture. And what do I mean by that? Even the famous people from their different nations, right? Let's talk about Burna Boy, right? I don't know shit about Burna Boy other than his interviews. I never listened to his music before, don't care to. But I've heard in his interviews that he could not stand growing up listening to his cultural music, but he was so heavily involved in listening to Black American culture. The same with a lot of these immigrants from those different countries. They would rather listen to our stuff, enjoy our stuff, and think that they are involved in it in some way, shape, or form. But that's my opinion about that. And to Jay, when you mentioned the AME church, I immediately thought about the fact that my family from the 1700s still have a cemetery and church, an AME church in Louisiana that is that's literally named after us. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you mentioned it, I was like, yep. Mm-hmm. Plane landed. I'm sorry, I didn't want to be long winded.
Okay, all right, thank you. What's up, Professor?
Hey, what's up, Professor? Yeah, I just wanted to say real quick to Jerica. Yeah, they're relics, regardless of what people believed or not. And you got to be able to uphold those relics as just things that we created, even if the institution flailed and became something else. It's some things we created, and you got to give reverence, especially since it actually helps with genealogy. Because I still got bones buried in Louisiana and other places with AME churches. So I'll just say that.
I still we still go and visit because that's where a lot of our ancestors are buried. Hell, my mom is even buried out there, and she passed away in 1990. So you know, mm,
Okay, okay. Professor, you available to speak?
Oh yeah, I was just I'm not gonna be long. How y'all doing? I was just gonna say it was an African up there that said something real profound. I don't know if it went over y'all heads, but she said y'all told her to go start her own space, and she said, "No, that's too much work. I want to stay on here with y'all and talk to y'all. Let me speak." And I was like, "What? That's their whole attitude is I don't want to do anything for myself. I'm gonna sit back and wait on you to do something. Then I'm gonna try to take it over." So I just didn't want that to get lost in the sauce because I think she meant it, and it kind of shows their whole attitude.
Wow, I did miss that.
I didn't. That's why I requested to come up when she said it.
Mm-mm.
That's all I had.
Hey, Professor.
Hey, Fresh, what's going on? Hey, Wani. Hey, Jorka.
Hey.
Hi, Professor. That was
And
cute.
D, what up?
What's up, Professor?
It always starts real heavy, and then we had two unruly people.
Uh, Sorry, y'all. I had a distress call signal. I had to go strange screw the Triple K member real quick. I'm back.
See, I don't
Oh,
mind having conversations with these people, but they be out of control. Damn, I hear. Oh, Damon, you got to mute while the people speaking.
And a
Give them the feed.
lot of it be because they want to be disingenuous. Like, they want to tell us what things are, and then they don't want to be clear. Like, when we asked her, she just was trying to say, I'm second generation. She tried to zoom past that. We're like, no, second generation what? And that started a whole back and forth, and then they like to deflect. Oh, you're not letting me talk. You're not letting us speak.
because they start right off pathologically lying, and it
Exactly.
goes downhill from there.
I feel
I
She
like
agree.
lied
presenting
about
one
this.
feather or one savage
She
at a
lied
time
about
because
the
they doing too
spice.
much.
She lied about the
Pissed
spices
me
being the
off.
same, and then tried to say all your spices come from Africa. You don't know where they come from. We're not talking about where they come from. We're talking about what they are. Spices are specific seasonings and flavors, and we use them a certain way. They have a completely different list of spices, and
I
they
just want to
use
say I'm a
them.
big fan of Fabi. Shout out Fabi.
That's Al. Hey, Al.
Fabi, what's up?
At that name, he gotta be old school.
Oh,
Shit,
for real.
he
I
been
was
on
like, who
Clubhouse
is
since
this?
Don't
Oh,
be
'99.
bringing
so
that
he
name to
cool.
Damn.
TikTok. What's wrong with you?
So he cool people because when
Yeah,
you
I
started
was like,
laughing,
who is this?
I
Yeah, I
immediately
thought
backed up from the block button. I immediately
Mm.
Yeah,
backed up from the block
this
Nah,
is
button.
one of our
when Wanda
very
started
own
laughing, I ain't
from
gonna lie, bro. I
Clubhouse.
kind of took that like a signal. I thought that was a back signal, nigga. I
For
about
real,
to,
because I was about to
yeah.
block.
No, I about to say, who is this nigga? But I was like, oh, he okay, my bad. Let me
Block
sit
because I
down.
love Fabi. What?
No. I didn't know if you was coming, real weird.
We didn't know
I
if you was
fast on the
coming
block
in
button.
peace or if you was coming in
Yeah.
peace, okay? Because like these tellers, they like to say, I come in peace. I come in peace. And
Mhm.
then about 5 minutes and about like 3 minutes into them talking, they start crashing out. So
They sure do.
we been on I ain't gonna lie, bro. We've been on high alert for the past 2 weeks. For real. Like for real. These
Al
tellers
is
been
no
everywhere.
stranger to any of this conversations. He's been around when more in the heightened seasons of having these conversations, so he's well aware.
Okay, cool. We have who is this person?
Nine ether.
Heather, huh?
Nine ether. Ether.
Oh,
I'm from the land. I'm from Turtle Island, baby. You can hear it all in my voice. I'm from Florida. And I do say what you have up. Why can't Black Americans have celebrations? Because we the best. We the greatest. Everybody want to be a part of us.
all right.
Everybody, everywhere we go, we make things popular. We make things hit. We make things. We send it up there, and everybody want a piece of that pie. And I'm tired of it, and I can't wait for Ice Baby to get them. And that's my thoughts on that.
Okay, cool. All right, okay. I was already saying I'm gonna put you on mute. Al, do you want to read the prompt?
I'm really just here for vibes. I don't really have much to
So
add
you're
to
just
it.
here for vibes. What the fuck? That's
Get
funny.
that old Clubhouse back, man. The bean and everything. Has been nostalgic here, the old familiar
It
voices and
really
stuff.
has, honestly.
Jesus Christ, man. These people.
This man again. I thought I left him earlier.
I'll
Hey,
give,
Kelvin.
I'll give him a couple minutes and then I'm sure he's gonna get himself dropped by then.
Bring back the other prompt because he's really proving that.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna speak on this problem though.
What they say insanity is, what they
I want to
say,
speak
what's
on
the
this problem.
definition of insanity?
Doing the same
Exactly.
thing over and over and expecting a different outcome.
No, let's stick on this problem, bro.
Let me speak. Let me speak.
I can speak about this celebration and commemoration.
All right, let me see. American Freeman, what's up?
Hey, okay, Cuddy to the family.
What up,
What
bro?
up,
Yeah,
Stage?
everybody
What
here.
up,
Yeah, what
Jay?
up, man?
Hi.
What up,
What
Juan?
up, Martin?
Hey,
Shit.
hey, family. We still in this, huh?
Yes,
Shoot,
sir.
man. It's a wonderful day, man, when I can hear y'all voices. You feel me? Uh, man, I read this prompt for you, but like the young lady already said, Nine Ether already said, it's because we the it. We them people, we them folks, man. Everybody deserves a pat on the back, man. Our ancestors, man, never fled, stayed and fought the good fight, just like we doing now to make sure that they not going to be erased and we not going to be erased. Why do melanin immigrant groups think they're included? You know why. Because we got people that, want to include every damn body and every damn thing until they get with us. We got to like, now back up. Just because that fool over and gave you a piece of cornbread, you ain't getting nothing on this side of town. We just, I think now for the past, 10 years, y'all, we've been doing some heavy gatekeeping. So, you know, the Pan Africans, they're still trying to push loose rhetoric, and they crashing and burning, you know what I'm saying? Because, if I was a Pan African, I'd be somewhere in Africa being a Pan African. I don't understand why they got to be here amongst us being something that they ain't. But, why can't they accept it that they aren't? Oh, because they don't want to, man. You know what I'm saying? We've been that cash cow for so many years, you know what I'm saying? Looking out for so many people, and they don't want to get that water cut off. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a painful process because that water cut off. You know what I'm saying? They might as well, go to Nevada or something to one of the deserts and hang out because we ain't turning this faucet back on. Y'all told us who y'all are and we believed you and we're gonna treat you like how we treat these white people. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna mess with you. Ain't no coming back from this. That's all I gotta say, fam.
All right, y'all. The panel open till we get some crazy person up here. But
You know
let's
they
get.
ain't coming though. You know they ain't coming. The energy's too powerful for you know what I'm saying. They come up here with that old booty scratcher battle.
Yeah, yeah.
We should start us a party at the carnival, an American party right at the carnival.
Facts, facts. Just come with our flags and our
Yeah,
music.
now that's I was saying that, because
Yes.
that's one thing I noticed that when they have that shit, you never see black Americans setting up booths selling soul
We
food
need
with the
to.
flags. But that's the kind of shit that they are doing now.
Let me tell you.
Hey, y'all resurrected my memory. Oh, go ahead, Lonnie.
No, I was just going to say there's a difference between us and the diaspora. We have class and respect, and they don't. And that's why when Dizzy Gillespie wanted to create a new genre called Latin jazz, jazz was already created, but
Exactly.
he said, I'd like to add some Latin rhythms to it. He didn't just go ahead and find some Black Americans to add Latin rhythms and say this is Latin jazz and run off with the bag and pump his fist. and take the accolades. What he did was he got two of the best Latin drummers from Latin America and took them to Carnegie Hall, where they were represented and they played their portion of that jazz composition. You see the difference? The difference is
Yeah.
respect.
That class, man. Wow, I didn't even know that story,
Yeah.
Ronnie. That's powerful.
Yeah, we'll go to this stuff, we, have a good time and go to fuck home. But these people gotta insert themselves, sell their bullshit food, have their flags. It's just disrespectful. And like I said, we gotta get ready because it's gonna be the same thing when Juneteenth roll around. We're gonna have to deal with that again.
They already trying to make June Somali American month.
Right.
Who the
And that's
fuck?
just like, it's crazy. They could pick
But
any
Bruh,
other
bruh,
month.
the thing
Go ahead,
is,
Jay.
bruh.
Go ahead.
I was saying, y'all just
Bruh, bruh, bruh,
resurrected the memory though. The idea I was gonna have a food cart. I was gonna do the food fusion.
Fresh, you got a hot
So
mic?
Hello.
you got a hot
Yeah.
mic, Fresh. Yeah, I was gonna do a food cart called Fufu Fusion, and I was just gonna go to all
I
the
remember you said that.
yeah, I was gonna do the bushmeat nuggets and fufu funnel cakes and shit. It ain't gonna be the nasty shit. It's gonna be our shit. It's gonna be like our shit inspired to look like they shit, but it's not. So, but yeah, I'm about to really capitalize off of that.
Right. So I gotta do it.
Did y'all
You
hear
gotta drink it.
that?
You gotta drink it. You gotta wash it down with a nice glass of Makoko water.
Oh no, I'm good.
Did y'all hear that statement? Like a
What?
lot of them are they're just picking up talking points. One of them I noticed the Jamaican said that diversity is her superpower.
Yeah, I heard her
From
say
what
that
I
bullshit.
understand about Jamaica, it was diversity that pushed your ass out of your country. Um and so it's weird that they come here, but I know it's a talking point from the Democratic Party because I've heard it before. So a lot of times when they asses are running in here, they're just coming in here with those tropes, coming in here with those talking points, which they haven't even fucking thought of or collect. It just kind of, it's just confirmation bias for all the ignorant shit that they believe. And then there is some underlying disrespect because they are trying to continue to call us immigrants. I heard one of them, I don't know if it was the Nigerian or the Jamaican, who said, "We're all immigrants." What? And because it was so much confusion, she kind of, we couldn't really address it. I don't know if anybody else heard that, but yeah, she definitely said it.
Fresh and folks stay on that. You know what I mean? That's why I've been going so hard on these people, man. Since I first peeped the disrespect out of them people, because regardless of what we say, those people gonna try to push their narrative, regardless. You know what I mean? When now their new term is forced immigration. Forced
Mhm.
immigration don't even it's not even the same as transatlantic or the enslavement of melanated people here in America. You did forced immigration is when like them they got pushed out of their homeland because they got a corrupt government and they're too stupid to fight back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's, so when anybody come with that any type of immigration story, calling us immigrants is a straight line disrespect. That's when you go for their throat. And you just disrespect them until, they tap out and drown themselves in bushmeat. But I was gonna go back to the Juneteenth thing, right? I be running the Juneteenth thing in my city. One, one, if I deal with anybody that's outside the FBA, they gonna get overcharged for vendorship. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yes,
that'll
sir.
basically run them away. You know what I mean? On when I do that there, when I get on that news and I speak in freedman language. I speak very clear, very precise. We're not gonna let these immigrants come in here and try to erase us. You dig? And sometimes you dig, we're gonna all have to get out here in the forefront on it in the news and state factfully and clearly what's happening.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
charge. You gotta double charge them since they be trying to be two people.
Yeah, they do us like that.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
like it's only fair to
You
give
gotta
them
make them
that
pay the FBA tax.
tax.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
Let me see. We got ancient American.
Salute to the family.
What up?
Yeah.
Go
Black
first. Hey.
American Indian. From Florida, raised in New York. So I'm about to get to that prompt. Why can't Black Americans have celebrations and commemorations exclusively for ourselves? We can. We just gotta be stomped down about it. You know what I mean? We gotta be almost willing to go there. You got me? Let's get it back. Let's get our integrity back. Why do melanated immigrants groups think they are included? Because we the winners of the planet, man. We the most valuable thing on this planet. And it's not metal, it's not gold. It's us. And everybody want a piece of us. Everybody want to own us. Everybody want to be a part of our lives in some way or another. That when we reject them, it's heartbreaking for them. You get what I'm saying? Because their identity is zero. And they know our
Yeah.
identity is 1,000. They want in on us bad. You know what I mean? Because we almost got to scrap with these people when we say we ain't African, we're not a Caribbean.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? They
Yeah,
lose their
definitely.
whole minds. And I'm with all of that, but I'm waiting for you to move first so I can squeeze your face, you know? Why can't they I'm ready, I'm telling you. I was born like this. Why can't they accept that they aren't they aren't? They can't accept because they have nothing going on, and we the only people on the planet that have things going on. And no matter how bad our circumstances is, we come out with flying colors. We go through it, absolutely, but we come out with flying colors. All we do is win. Period. And they see that they want to be with the winners. You know what I mean? But you don't want to go through what we went through. You know what I mean? You ain't willing to fight like we fight. You ain't willing to get busy. You ain't really willing to shake it up on any level. All levels we fought on, whether it was protesting or whether it was getting down physically. We fought on every level, or the smartest amongst us went in the rooms where they at and outsmarted them. You know what I'm talking about? We did it all. We fight on every level hard, not just one. We ain't barbarians where we all just swinging our swords, but every level. The ones that's intelligent amongst us, that hold intelligence high, we send them go up in the meetings, handle that. The ones like I ain't no dummy, but I'm a warrior. I gets busy. I'm on the front line. I know it's a few other brothers, or many other brothers like me, and I can imagine Jay like that. I can imagine American like that. We made for that, so we gonna handle that. You know what I mean? We gonna get on the front line and get loose.
Right.
Period. So that's all. That's what it is, man. They just see us winning all the time. They see the results of winning. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. And that's
Yes,
my
sir.
spiel.
Yep, I agree. And that's like the other chick that was speaking, while all the chaos was going on,
Hmm.
he kept saying that I know y'all gotta get a win when y'all can or something like that. Trying to, she tried to slide that shit in, but I did hear
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah.
Like y'all really need it or something like no. Our people did historical things and we gonna celebrate it and
Yeah,
commemorate it.
we stand on that. I mean, listen, ever since we came out of so-called slavery, we have 50,000 patents. Imagine how many we really got. You know what I mean? While we was in that slavery. It's just the fact that we couldn't claim it then. And we got out of slavery 50,000. We lapping these people 100 times or more who wasn't in slavery and who wasn't under the oppression we was under. And they done nothing. The whole continent of Africa did not invent anything. The
Right.
Caribbeans, they didn't. Listen, man, that land of sand over there in that water. I mean, them people don't got, man, they don't do nothing, man. I'm everybody lazy but us. That's the way I see it. Everybody lazy but us. Period.
Right. Yep.
You ain't
It's
lying, they
a fact,
lazy.
man.
Hey, earlier, Mins was in here, and this African had the nerve to ask him what he was doing or how long he was gonna take to complete his project that he got going on. And I was like, man, focus on your home, focus on toilets. Why you
Right.
asking when he gonna build his shit up when y'all ain't got toilets in your damn country?
Man, go
Right.
dig a trench, man, and put some pipe up in there. You know what I mean? Run it to the house. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just them special people, and everybody see it, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's scared that we shaking up out of a lot of stuff that was on us, and they afraid that we might take all the way over. Not might, we are. It's just gonna happen. It's just what it is. We the chosen people, man. Period. And they see us come rising to the top. You know what I mean? First was YT. Now it's everybody, and we gonna whoop everybody tail again. Can't wait. Can't
Hey,
wait to get
E,
loose.
I'm having trouble with bringing people up. I saw like 3 different invites, but I can't see them for some reason. I can only see the panel. I can't scroll down all the way or completely.
Okay.
Hey, salute to y'all. I'm out of here. God bless.
All right, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just see
I
one
just
Salute
person.
for
It looked like a
fam.
troll, so I ain't bringing that person up.
okay, I can't see it, so I don't know why I just do that every now and then. It'll let me see the panel, but it won't let me see the invitations.
Oh, I wonder, is it a new update? I gotta check.
You might be
It's,
right.
it's
I think
tripping.
I do have an update that. Thank you for reminding me. I do need to update. Yeah, that could be it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What about Foundation of
I
Black
can't be.
African?
What
Foundation
you
of
I
Black
say?
can't be
African.
feeling.
Foundation of Black African got a whole lot of comments in the comment section. Uh, first
Foundational Black.
off, yeah, Foundational Black African don't even make sense. You're a foundational fleer. That sounds better.
I'm telling you, they have no originality.
They're chattel.
Definitely.
That's why. So don't worry. They chattel.
Foundational Black
Right.
Savage. Not even black. Foundational Savage.
Foundational savage.
Come on up.
Hey, that's a good title. They are foundational savages. They've been
That's a
savages for a very long time. That's
hell
true.
yeah.
Ridiculous. They just culture vultures.
They are first. They are the first savages.
Did he flee? So he just a coward. As soon as I sent him an invite, he fled up out of here.
That Nigerian, that shit was funny. She was like, let me. Oh, I can't hear y'all, bitch. How you talking to us then?
Why you playing music? What the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? Kurt, did you come up here to talk or be a DJ? Jesus Christ. Ethan, you got your mic, you keep having an open mic. So Kurt, can you hear me? Because he said something about the slave shit is a lie or something.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so where you from? What's your ethnicity, Kurt?
I'm from Georgia. You
What's your
from-
ethnicity? Huh?
I'm original.
You're original.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. So what you said the slave story is a lie?
Yeah, it's a lie.
What you mean by that?
I did told it.
So how did it take place?
Huh? How did it take place?
Yeah.
I was saying a lot of them the Slavs they came over here.
Say it one more time.
A lot of the Slavs came over here.
The Slavs came over
What
here.
did they come
Yeah.
over here to do? What did they come over here to do?
Someone was indigenous slave.
So
Jesus.
why don't we see any Slavic DNA in the motherfucking United States of a fucking America?
Huh? What do you mean?
What did I just say? They have specific DNA.
You didn't check the
They're
Caucasian DNA?
Slavic. Are
You didn't check
Polish
their
people
DNA?
over here? Are they the
Yeah.
foundation? No, they came over on Ellis Island.
Man, y'all
I
gotta
said
stay out them
I said
stupid
I said
rooms.
that
Yeah, you
I'm
soaked up
saying
some bullshit, dude.
I'm saying
You
the
soaked
slave.
up a lot of
I'm asking
bullshit
you.
wherever you've
I'm
been
asking
hanging
you
out.
if I can if I can go into my family roots where we got land here in Georgia
Do you know what a
Go.
Slav
Hold up, hold
is?
up, hold up.
Do you know what a
Go up.
Slav is?
That said Slavis, like
What
that
is
what they
it?
get, that what they get the word slaves from.
That
Yeah, but
doesn't mean
what is it though? What
What it
kind of
is?
people are called Slavs?
Slavavian. That's them.
Where?
The
Slavavia?
Slavs. Yeah.
No. Slavavia?
Yeah.
Slavic people are Polish
Slavic.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
some
Some of
Russians.
them came over here. Some of them
So
came over here.
Polish people and Russian people came over to become
Some of them
slaves,
came. Some of them
They
even
were
came over.
though
slaves.
they're
I
not
said
the
some of them
foundation,
came
but
over
they're
here
not the
intentionally.
foundation of anything.
I said, you gonna let me talk or what?
Are you going to say things that are wrong?
What do you mean?
I
Oh, you
just
gonna say?
told you.
I
Are
said
you
you
kidding
saying that.
me?
I said you saying things wrong.
No, I'm not.
I feel you are.
Well, I'm not.
I say you are.
Well, I'm not.
I say you are.
Polish people did not found the Americas.
I ain't
That's
say they
some
found.
dumbass
I said
bullshit.
my people did.
Why don't you stop
I
smoking
said my
whatever you're
people did.
smoking?
What are you smoking? I said my people
White
did.
tea
She
people were
smoking
not
you right now with a
enslaved
lot
in
of
this
dating. She cooking
country,
you.
and you guys are
Are you
revising
kidding me?
history. That's not what
Are
happened.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
And are you saying that they were slaves on your plantation?
There's a lot of plantations they were slaves on.
Jesus.
For real. We taught them everything. We allowed them to come in. We taught them everything. We was already here.
Where are you getting this information from,
We was
sir?
already
What
here because
what
we got
book?
land. Listen, we got land that goes all the
Where
way
are
back
you
to
getting this
Texas.
information
I'm
from?
from my family.
Where are you getting?
I'm telling you, we
So you're
got
telling me
land.
which
My
family
family,
member said they met some
hold up.
Slavs?
My family members got land go all the way to back
Which one?
to the
Which one?
1500s.
Which family member told you this?
My grandfather.
What? Which one?
What you mean, which one?
What's hard about that
I ain't have.
question? Did your
Which
grandmother,
one
your
is that?
grandfather?
What you mean? I said my grandfather. What are you talking about?
And where's your grandfather from?
Georgia,
What
I just
state?
told you.
Then Slavs didn't come to no fucking Georgia. How'd they get here?
Huh? What do you
Georgia does
mean?
not have a large Slavic population to this day.
A
What are
lot
you
He
of them
talking
said
up there
they
in
about?
New York.
he said they worked on his
I said a lot of
plantation.
them up there in New York.
That New York is not Georgia.
Huh?
New York is not Georgia.
Drunk people would stop coming up here.
I ain't talking about, I'm saying Georgia. I'm talking about, I ain't talking about down
Right.
here in Georgia.
He
I ain't talking
claimed
about down
that
here
they
in
were
Georgia.
that his
What are you
family
talking about?
owned them. He said his
I
family
ain't said my
owned
family
them.
owned them. I ain't said my family owned them. I said my family owned land
Right.
that
And
date
then you
that
said they
far back.
worked
I
on the
hold up.
plantations.
I told you my family owned land that date that far back.
Did they work on your land?
We didn't have. We worked on our own land.
So where were
We
the
had. That's why we
Slavic
had
people?
my grandmother. My dad ended up having almost like 16, almost 16, 17 kids. We did our own land.
Look, don't try to pivot. Listen, you said that these people were enslaved. And I asked you, were they enslaved on your plantation? You said,
No,
yeah.
I
They
said
was on
no.
many.
I
Hold
said
on. You said they
no.
were on the no, you said they were on many plantations. And I asked you what they were doing. You said they were enslaved.
I said I told you no.
No, you didn't. You said they were on
Okay,
many
okay, then you okay
plantations.
then yeah, okay, then you want me to say yeah? Man, you forcing me to say
No,
yeah.
you have to.
Damn,
I'm
you forcing
asking
me
you
to
to
say okay, oh
articulate
yeah.
what you're
Yeah, you want
saying.
me to say yeah? That's what you want me to
Oh my
say?
God, forget it.
Oh my God. You want me to say
Are you
Every
you want
finished
me
time
to
y'all get
say
lying?
up
I
that.
don't
here and
know.
say some bullshit, y'all
Yeah,
start
I
just
pivoting.
say every time you
get the fuck out.
They start arguing with you like you the crazy one. What?
Oh,
Just brain damaged.
take a can I take a jab at the prompt?
Of course, just introduce yourself, please.
Okay, Moonwalker, American Indian. My people have been here. We're indigenous. From the Mamakasa tribe,
Oh, okay. I
and
got.
my people have been here. We don't believe that didn't happen. My people came. We were already been here, and it did not happen. Uh, we have oral dialect and stories about us coming here. One of our Mamakasa tribe people, his name they go by the name of George Clinton. He actually used one of our songs. It was like "Come along and ride on the fantastic voyage." That's how we got here, and we pretty much slid our way through here, slide, slip and slide. So my people have always been here. I'm just saying.
So your group of Indians slippity slid from where?
We slip is from the land of Mu, sir. Yeah, don't you know?
Which was where?
Uh, we were everywhere.
No, no, not where was the land of Mu?
Was it over here? But we were here first.
That's not what I asked you. I said where was the land of Mu?
Well, it was reclassified, so that doesn't matter anymore. We were
You're not
classified. Have you
answering my
heard of Dr.
question.
Plagueis, sir?
Where was the geographic location of this land of Mu, sir?
Sir, have you heard of Pangea?
Pangea is not Mu, sir. Where was Mu?
Everything was all one as Pangea, so Mu was there. So if you look at it, just do your genealogy, man. If you do your genealogy, you will find
So
this.
you're saying if I do my genealogy, I'm gonna find out that I'm an Atlantean or a land of Mu person? That's what you're telling me?
Yes, you will find your people,
I'm a
and you will do your
Muian.
genealogy.
I am a Muian.
Why are we attracting like loonies all of a sudden?
Oh,
Can
Dave,
you
stop.
name one?
He
Can
thinks
you
we're
name
from
one book?
Muia, the land of Muia. What am I?
No, but everybody's. So we had a lot of people since we were
Mama say,
Am I
Mama,
reclassified.
that's Dr.
am
Yes,
I
exactly.
Pangean?
Michael
I'm
Jackson was
Pangean.
one of our greatest people who ever did it. That's why we called the Moonwalker tribe, because that was our
And
indigenous dance.
he just cited a George Clinton song for scholarship.
Yes.
Makasai too. So a lot of the people who were part of the
Times are
Makasai
hard right
tribe
now.
were very influential.
Sir, what type of medication are you taking?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Is Thorazine one of the pills you're taking?
No, that's not organic.
Could be lithium. It could be lithium.
It's not organic.
I don't know how to do it, man. They be trolling so bad. You know what? They
He
actually
said,
believe
Mama
that
say,
shit.
Mama
That's why.
sock.
I can't do it. I just can't do it.
No, you were doing good. You were doing really good. That was hilarious.
Michael Jackson was from the land of Mu. That's where he got Moonwalker from. This sound like
Right, yeah. You know, the Moonwalker tribe, you know, the best that ever did it.
Moonwalker.
Oh Lord, that is so funny.
Can you name one
Mama
book that
said,
identifies this land of Mu?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna actually try to troll better.
yeah, you
Professor
can
gonna
bring
come with
up
the
Michael
the
Jackson book.
dialogue.
Don't he got a book? Michael Jackson got a book, right? It's called, what is it? Something time. You should bring that up.
I was following him for a minute. I thought he was going to teach me something.
All right, let's go to Jesse.
Dead.
Y'all talking about he said the big Measy said Moonwalker in the comments. But that's a
That shit
movie.
was
That wasn't a
funny.
book.
It's not a book. I don't know.
I thought it was a book. It was something
You
with.
know, no, because you know what? People made audio books, we made visual books. So that was it was a
I
visual
got
book.
you.
What is this
It
we
was
Monopoly boy.
reclassified. It used to be a book, but it got reclassified.
what is this we business you speak of, sir?
Uh-oh.
We all native. Sir, we all native. Don't you know that? Have you done your genealogy?
Yeah, I know that, but that I was just trying to understand the we part because you just kept saying we. Like
But I'm gonna say,
I didn't
Mama
know
Stop
we would speak.
Star. You are
No,
not
I just
alone.
no,
I'm
I
here
was
with
just
you.
saying. No, I was just saying, bro.
Just saying, bro.
I just thought you was speaking French for a minute. You kept saying
But the
we a little
whole
too much.
world is from the Pangea tribe, remember?
People didn't exist.
But it got reclassified. So you got to remember.
Right.
That's why it's
Well,
important to do your genealogy, do your
Wait a
paperwork, get
minute.
your
Wait a minute.
paperwork, and
Wait.
then
now
Hold
when you
you
on.
get your
stupid load of
paperwork,
Pangea. That's
yeah,
Hold
really
on.
and
Wait a
then
minute.
and
Did he
then
say that? Did he say that we
hold
all
on,
came from the
hold on,
same
and
tribe
then when
due
you
to
do your
Pangea?
yeah,
okay,
but when
Well,
you
Mr.
do
not
your
Moon.
me,
We
paperwork,
because
we
I'm Anunnakian. I'm an
oh
Anunnakian
Lord, this
American.
is getting worse.
What?
Wanda,
but
I'm not finna
my
play with you
people,
today.
my
What am
people.
I
We
See,
have
doing?
guests on the stage,
What
guys.
am
look,
I
doing your
doing?
genealogy just ain't enough. When you do your
We can talk.
paperwork, you got to stand on top of it.
Instead of
All right, you got to
Anunnaki in
stand on top
America.
of your paperwork for it to do
You heard
something.
her. She's
Oh,
a
I'm gonna play
mess.
with her.
All right, guys. We have two people on the stage. We just missed a guest, but anyways, go ahead, Jesse. Introduce yourself and where you from.
Oh, that's probably the leftovers. Cabbage. You share with Adrian because I know he wants some.
Hello.
Here,
Sir, can you mute up, please? We not
Adrian.
trying to.
Here,
No,
Junior.
we need you to mute up, would you
No,
please?
what do you want?
Thank you.
Jesus
And then you
Christ.
ran off Jesse May. What's your punk ass?
Hey, Cool Water is indigenous too. You know, that's his indigenous name, Cool Water. Like
Yeah,
Got
Two
it.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
He Cool
Yeah.
Water.
because he was
What
near
tribe
that
is
lake.
he?
He's from near this
Yeah.
area near an icy lake.
I thought he was from the Cologne tribe.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's not from the moccasin tribe, the Moo
It's
tribe,
saying
the
the
Moo
mama
people.
mama said,
I thought he was from the do-rag tribe. My bad.
oh no.
He been going. He been part of the Black Air Force tribe.
Mm.
Is Moonwalker? Is this Ether?
No,
Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's
That
not
sound like
ether.
him a little.
it
That's
You know
not
what's
ether.
does.
That
That's
this
you
is
know
his.
Ether's
what's funny?
twin.
Yeah. This happens all the time.
Like it's only Ether if he say some out of pocket shit. Okay, so if he say some out of pocket shit, then it's his fault. But if he do something well, give me all the flowers. See, sometimes y'all be doubling the gifts because y'all be thinking he talking, but it's me. But it's okay. I let it slide.
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga did just sound like Mr. Ether.
Hey, Moonwalker, what was the first state that you got institutionalized in?
Elementary school, don't you know? It's all an institution.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Why do people come up on the stage and go straight to tea time? What's that about?
These niggas be reporting. They be trying to snitch. Or they be trying to screen record so they can have something to post on YouTube. On they born YouTube that only got like 10 followers, 10 subscribers, and only average about 33 views a video.
That part.
I had a Somalian inbox me one time talking about some. I'm putting your your stupid remarks on YouTube. How you gonna make me some money? I said, really? I went to go check his YouTube. It turned out YouTube demonetized him. I said, well, look at God.
What did I miss?
I don't know. I guess
What
we'll
happened?
I don't know. We're gonna disconnect this person. They're really not saying
Why
anything.
did everybody drop?
I don't know. They were coming up and then they dropped. Maybe it's an app thing. I don't know. I keep seeing it, so I don't know if
Well,
Dean's seeing it, but
wait till the movie come. All the non-LPAs are gonna turn bitches. What? Are gonna turn into bitches? What movie? You talking about the Michael movie? Is that what you talking about? Are you talking about the fact that Michael Jackson said that he is a proud Black American? And ever since he said that, y'all been in shambles since 1992.
What do they want her to
Like,
say?
man, just go read through the comments. I just responded to
I know that the the
Trelonda
Europeans
Pleasant.
was very upset. They're like, you're not supposed to mention that. You're supposed to be an international raceless god.
No. That man said straight up, loud and clear, I am a nigga and I am proud. And y'all need to leave my
We knew where his little behind came from.
show
And
do. And
have
now
y'all heard he
and
was? Have y'all heard somebody said he was indigenous too?
Well, he probably is, but not. He
he is,
doesn't
but
identify that way.
yeah, he doesn't identify as indigenous. He identifies as a black American.
Nine
But
nine ether wants to know what a FBA is.
Come on
see
up
what
and
it
find out.
5-0. That's what a FBA is.
It's an
FBA equal
individual that you
5-0.
better leave the fuck alone in the future.
FBA is what? Repeat that.
It's a
Someone
motherfucker that you better leave alone in the future.
Correct.
Why?
Unless you're FBA.
No, I'm not FBA. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is an FBA. I'm still trying to figure that out
Do
because
you have any immigrants in your background?
not at all.
Name.
Hmm?
I mean, given
I
by her
can't hear
name,
you.
it kind of looks
Not
like
at
it.
all. I don't have
hold
Only
on,
got
Island.
one
Can
at a
you mute up?
time.
He
I,
a troll.
do you have any immigrants in your background?
no, my love. No.
Okay, then, and you're a Black American?
No, I'm American, not Black American. I'm American, baby.
Okay, then I don't know
So,
what you mean.
Kind of
do you believe
American.
black is unalive? Do you believe you one of them people?
Huh? In the Black's Law Dictionary?
How do you
Yeah, you.
identify? Can you be more clear? Because you saying that
As
just saying your nationality as an American is
yes,
not really
American. I'm here. I was
telling.
born my
Now,
family.
when they had the Emancipation Proclamation, did that affect any of your ancestors?
Not at all. No.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't hear her.
She's
Or is it
muffled
just
and,
me?
and irritating.
She's really low.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. You got to get your phone straight. We can't hear
Do
all
you
these.
got a tether phone?
No, sweet. I have an Apple iPhone that is on the charger while I'm speaking with you. I don't have a tether phone. Not at all. I'm not a
Okay.
tether.
Her battery just being
So if you know what a
reclassified. My
tether
bad.
is, you know what an FBA is. Trying to come up on some bullshit.
What is the bullshit? I asked you a question. What is the FBA?
You know what it is. That's why you said tether.
Exactly.
Stop playing with people that are smart.
See,
No,
It's not a
I
good
can try
no,
to
hobby.
troll,
sweetie.
but these people
It's not
be
a good hobby.
dang serious. They be really serious. I don't know how y'all could do that, man. I just want to know. I know you trolling right now, but how do you manage to hold it for so long? I can't help not to laugh and break through it because I know what I'm saying is full of shit.
No,
But you, man,
I am
believe it.
here and from Florida. I don't know. I don't understand what are
Well,
you
Nine Ether,
saying.
I do have a question for you. What's the racial category of your mother?
She's black, and my grandmother birth certificate says color on it.
Okay. What about your dad?
My dad is black, and his birth certificate also says colored.
And you're saying that the Emancipation Proclamation did not affect your
The
family line?
the Emancipation Proclamation was bullshit altogether.
No,
Period.
it
So
wasn't. It freed people from bondage and it also made
freed
people
who from
outside of,
bondage?
shut up. And it also helped
It
people
freed
that were
who from
outside
bondage?
of bondage. People that were in bondage, ma'am. It also made sure that people outside of bondage were classified differently so that they couldn't be put in bondage and no one could be enslaved in this country again. So if your family was not affected by it, I don't know who the fuck you are, because whether you were
My
enslaved or
family was
free,
never enslaved. If
I
that's the
just
facts,
said something, bimbo. Even if you were
Here
a
we go
free
again.
person of color or a brown Indian or whatever the fuck you were, your people would be affected by the Emancipation Proclamation.
bitch, like I said, I
Bitch, like
am
I
no
said, you a
longer.
dumb bitch.
I was
Bye.
never a slave. You were the slave.
I didn't say that, you illiterate bitch. Why don't you learn comprehension?
She's not comprehending.
Every melanated person was impacted by the Emancipation Proclamation, you stupid whore.
I think the issue is she's a Democrat. Are you a Democrat, ma'am?
Whatever.
I think she's insinuating something else instead of her coming out
No,
and
I'm not a
saying it.
Democrat.
You see, she's basically, I think she's hinting at something, but she won't come out and say it. No one just
Well,
says
go
I'm an
hid in another
American.
fucking room. Go hint about it in
Right.
somebody else's fucking ears. Get your dumb ass out of
I'm
here.
not black, honey. I'm alive. I'm a living person.
You're a living
Oh, there we
asshole.
go. There,
Goodbye, motherfucker. You
a living
Moorish
asshole.
idiot.
She's delusional.
Moorish ass idiot.
She one of those I don't see
How is
color
that
people.
even if they say that, what is your ethnicity? Where are you coming from? Oh, my, they specifically
I
said
hope they
this.
hold tight. Let them hold tight.
Yeah,
I hope they have all
because
their
how does
fake
that include
paperwork.
colored? You're right.
And then when it
So
comes
it's
time to put
colored.
up when it comes time to put up your verification, all these silly motherfuckers are going to be sad.
They are, and some of them I heard is changing their identifications on their
Great. Go
census,
ahead
like
and
on
do it.
government forms.
Go
Yeah,
ahead and do it.
filling out all kinds of dumbass shit.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got another person on the stage. Is I think Island. Can you tell us where you from and what's your ethnicity?
I'm from Southern Illinois, and I'm Black American. Well, foundational Black American.
Okay. Do you want to speak to the prompt?
Yes. Why can't Black Americans have celebrations and accommodations exclusively to ourselves? Mostly, I would say, they don't want us to actually get anything or progress in this country due to white supremacy. So they need to have a buffer class to keep us in line so we don't overrun the white population, since it is our destiny to take over the US, I do believe. Why do melanated immigrants think they're included? Because since we've been so lenient and more open about our culture, they feel like they are owed something to that, if that makes sense. Why can't they accept that they aren't? Because they're idiots. I don't know. That's kind of it.
Somebody says she's a night crawler. Did y'all get quieter to my space act a fool?
Was there anything else you guys wanted me to say, or?
I'm detecting
I'm
something in your
sorry, I'm
voice.
having. Yeah, me too. I'm having mic issues.
Where's your mother from?
She's from here.
Where's
She's from
here?
the U.S.
Which state?
She's from Illinois.
Illinois. Okay, where was her mother from?
She was from West Memphis, Arkansas.
Okay. What about your dad? Where was your dad from?
My dad is from Dayton, Ohio.
And where was his family from?
His family comes from Georgia.
Okay.
Well, they got it down now, boy. How often do you visit either one of those places?
I don't visit there since most of my family is concentrated in Southern Illinois, since my grandmother and my grandfather moved to here.
Do y'all have any land back there?
I'm positive we do. I don't know much about our family history.
That's good. You probably got something. Don't even want to go look for it, huh? Bad memories or good memories? What?
I mean, it's not really about memories. Like,
it's always
as far
about
as I'm
memory.
concerned, Little Egypt is my homeland. So,
Little Egypt, where?
Little Egypt. That's the nickname for Southern Illinois.
I don't believe he's FBA, to be honest with you.
well studied of FBA though.
Yeah, he's the, I believe he's a YT.
No,
Definitely.
that's because of my voice. I can get on. Is there a way I can get on camera?
Yeah, hit
Yes,
camera.
there is. Wait a minute, live X. Damn it, never mind. It's not letting me do that.
It's probably best.
This is a new account. I made this TikTok like
Sure you did.
maybe 2
You
weeks
made
ago.
it to troll FBAs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, of course not.
Very, very well studied though. You know.
He's all right. It's in the voice.
Yeah, it is.
It's
telling.
yeah, it is. Okay. It's my voice. I was given speech classes when I was like in kindergarten. Since
No, that's a dumbass lie.
That's crazy.
So they taught you out of your blackness?
No. What? That's not what I said.
I'm fully aware of speech classes, sir, but speech doesn't address your blackness. It doesn't address the inflections in your voice. I think you're a YT and you're either trying to gather information or trying to troll us. And given the fact that you're not trolling, I think you're just trying to gather information. The same information that you gathered to get those migration patterns, which weren't really that accurate. But I'm gonna give you a pass on that.
Did you hear that Kamala is running for president?
Ugh.
I love it.
She's gonna lose again?
Yes.
I'm going to make sure of it.
She is
I pray to God.
absolutely horrible. I'm so glad they took a chance on her again so she can crash twice.
And burn, yeah.
Whoa,
and I think she thinks Minnesota is going to be this. I think the Minnesota is important to the Democratic Party. I'm just watching all this shit play out. It played out in front of me before the last election, but I'm really get to connect the dots now. Let's see if she's still going to work with that organization up here too.
That's because they stole all that money.
Yeah, how are the Democrats going to survive all these big, humongous financial scandals? Or is there even going to be a party?
They're going to try to cover it up.
Well, they intend on creating enough chaos that it won't be a news story for all the billions of dollars they done stole. Because like even here in Pittsburgh, all the way in the Northeast, our local municipalities have abused all that COVID money. All these nonprofits have stolen all this money. I've been in the nonprofit sector for like 8 years, and the way that they steal money is so crazy. And it's millions of dollars on the local level. It's billions on a regional level, and like statewide, it's like double-digit billions. But I find myself really frustrated with Kamala Harris and the way that people are trying to posit this woman to be anything but Indo-Jamaican, and oh well, she's black enough for me. It just doesn't really work for me anymore. I can't get down with just the bullshit and pretending that people who are not black Americans have the same interests as us. It just doesn't make any sense.
It's not. I think we have to see politics different now. I think it's not really about the parties, because those are just the two choices that you have. Those are the dominant parties. I think it's about what motherfuckers want, and they're gonna go whatever party supports that. Because these people are not really Democrats, not how Democrats should be. Now, they some evil people, but boy, this is something different. So this is about what I want and what party is going to allow me to have what I want. And that's what you're seeing on the Democrat side. It's that unethical party. Like, whatever the fuck you want, yeah, we got it. Somebody put some money in it. Shit. Start a fund. Start a nonprofit on that shit. Let's keep it rolling. You know? And the Republican Party is the party that we see as the parties to help some kind of way we could use it to help stop this shit. Because we have stopped the bleeding, because we we building some good work, you know, and now they know who we are. Our name is on TV primetime now, FBA or some other shit, whatever. They wasn't talking about us before, but now they know.
You're
Well,
trending. We've
they're
been
saying that
trending. Hmm.
FBA is a hate group, and that's what the new thing is
No,
because
they
they
can't do
see
it.
Black
No,
We
Americans
don't care about that
staying
shit.
home. No, I mean,
no.
that's what
Now,
they're trying to do.
Too
If
late.
yeah,
if
but
the,
this
It's
is
if
not
gonna
Democrats was
to
backfire.
in,
some of us. Hey, some of us they've been doing this. This is not new. They've
It's
been
not working
trying to. Yeah, it's not working. They've been doing this. They started
because
off with the first group, and now they're just figuring out this and trying to lump us all under the same umbrella. It's just a tactic. It's just a muzzle tactic.
I
That's all.
I promise you this though, if Democrats were in office right now and Black Americans were delineating the way that we are as a whole, and denying these people our advocacy and our moral credit in this country, they would absolutely not hesitate to call people who identify as FBA as domestic terrorists. They absolutely would, and what they
I
would
don't
do is
even think it's the
they
Democratic
can't do
Party. I
it.
think it's these immigrants that's doing that.
They
These
can't do it because
that's the
I
same
said
that's the
it's
same
the groups
difference.
and what the
the,
motherfuckers fighting for their shit that ain't
It's
their
the same
shit.
difference.
the
What,
news is
what party?
Crazy.
delineating for us because the country is against immigrants right now and they want them out. They're highlighting everybody's background so we don't have to delineate as hard as we were doing before. Have already delineated and made the news delineate the rest of it. Because now that woman that did that scandal, she's being identified as a Haitian instead of just showing her brown face and not mentioning her
Or
name.
calling her black. A
Yes,
black lady. You know, I tell
yes.
people, you ain't.
Now, on these media things with the scandal, they wouldn't say a black lady, was stole something. They would say black woman does some kind of, tacky street crime. But for this, they would have just hidden her name and pretended like, oh, it's, you see her face, right? Hint, hint, hint. But now they're saying their name because they want their background to instantly discredit them and make the public angry. Like, oh, here's another immigrant over here scamming on us. So every time they scam or do anything, the people doing the news are now going to identify them as, this Haitian guy did this. Look, we got to get these people out of the country. This, Venezuelan guy did that. Look, we got to get him out of the country. So now everybody's being accurately identified accurately.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a beautiful thing. It's mostly that, like you're saying, oh, it's not the Democratic Party. It is, because this is the party that wants to establish a new constituency. And so when Black Americans are delineating, we're recognizing the current political climate. The climate is, they want to do away with having a population of people that actually have to do something for. Because, like, if Black Americans, we do want things for our votes, especially now as we identify ourselves as our own ethnic group with our particular political ends. And, like, that's the thing that I'm really struggling with, because I got a lot of non-Black American friends that are Black, and I was just talking to one of my Haitian friends, and I was saying, like, look, y'all be standing in the way of so many different things when it comes to Black Americans achieving their political ends, especially when it comes to reparations. And like, it's the profound ignorance of the buffer class that basically allows white Americans to get over and do all the crazy shit that they do
What
when
did
it
he
comes to.
say?
I had to explain to him what the goal with reparations was, and I was like, reparations is not something we're seeking from the citizenry that's currently here. We're identifying corporations that have benefited greatly from the enslavement of Africans, and tracking that of Black Americans, and tracking down who owned what, when, and what their net worth is, and telling them, hey, you're going to have to give reparations to these people. The government the government has benefited off this stuff. They're going to have to give reparations to Black Americans. And he thought, and this is what I mean, the profound ignorance. of it is that, oh well, it's just gonna come out of the taxes that America is gonna pay. And he's like, well, why would immigrants want to pay reparations to Black Americans when we haven't done anything to y'all? And I'm like, see, this is the shit that I be talking about.
Why
Like,
do I have to pay for them to get welfare and all
exactly,
kind of housing
exactly.
and,
That was my second
and
point.
educate their children and all the rest of it that I have to pay for at the expense of our children being slowed
What I
down?
said. That's 100% what I
These
said. And I
people are
said
not humanitarian. This is the difference. When other people tried to get reparations or had these initiatives, we were like, yay, go for it. Oh, I hope you're successful, even if they were an opposing group. But the other people don't have humanitarianism in their in their cultures, so they don't root for us to do anything. They root against us unless they can get themselves in it. Once they saw they couldn't, then they were foursquare against it. That's why I can't ever deal with them again. I can never take them seriously because of that.
yeah.
I,
And so like
I didn't know. I didn't know they didn't have humanitarian minds.
well, I mean, you got to keep in perspective what the economic status they're coming from. These are needy ass people. I mean, a lot of these folks coming from these third world countries, you don't develop the cognitive capacity to really think in an elevated way of what someone else is even thinking about. Like people who are coming from third world countries, they really can only think about their hierarchy of needs. They're not able to have a thought about a thought. They're not having complex thoughts. And I think that is really the suicidal empathy, but also like the narcissism of white people to think that everybody from around the world just wants the same things that first world American people want, which is, health, wealth, happiness, and all that other stuff. Like, I mean, like, I was just talking to somebody else on the panel. I was saying, like, a lot of these folks that move into our neighborhoods and find themselves in our bosom, they're ethno fascists. They only think that they're better than they think that they're better. They really think that their nationality, their ethnic, their tribal shit, and a lot of this. I said to some African dude, what's his name, Fendi. I was like, bro, y'all need to when y'all come to our country, you need to take all that tribal bullshit and throw it out the fucking window. You cannot come here on your tribalist bullshit because you're poisoning the well. So when you come here and you think it's cool to do fraud because fuck everybody else, then like no, you're poisoning the well, bro. You're shitting in the water you're drinking from.
Sounds familiar.
Like I do a lot of community oriented work, right? And so of all the foreign owned businesses, only one woman is actually donating or doing anything for the black community that she finds herself making her wealth off of. And she's Palestinian. All these Africans, all these Eritreans, all these Ethiopians, all these Sudanese people who own these businesses and make their wealth in our neighborhoods, they would never do anything. Like we had a massive fire in my neighborhood. And so I went out and we did a campaign asking for donations. It didn't have to be money. It could have literally been food. All this stuff would have been a write-off. And none of these people will do it because they don't participate in our tax system. They don't buy their goods in a legitimate way. Like the Pakistanis that own one of the stores in my neighborhood just got busted spending $300,000 in food stamps on their food over the last year, and then they're still in business. I don't understand how this stuff goes on, but I really feel like it's some sort of white guilt. They feel that and I'm like, hey, if you feel guilty, help Black Americans out, but they don't want to do it.
The guilt.
Um, the a lot of people, white people, feel white man's burden. They
We're
feel
talking
like
YT. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
YT guilt. They feel like some sort of guilt like towards other ethnic groups, but it's really
Mhm.
when it comes down to it's really the original sin of
Yeah,
America, which is
they
slavery.
can't
So
face it, so they
they
rather
don't want to repair
project
that.
on the others.
And they,
Thinking that hey, we did colonize every speck of land, so anything they would do anywhere, they would be, paying a debt. But they prefer to do it with the third party people rather than the people that they hurt directly.
well, I mean, like it's it's I think it's just easier, and then but also it fits in with their current narrative that they're doing. So having all these people who don't participate in our society and create all these parallel societies allows shit to just be so messy. that you're not able to really do a good accounting of where all this money is going. Like all those people in Minnesota, they benefited. All those Somalis, they were definitely greasing some palms to make that stuff work. You can see it with the Feeding Our Future fund, right? They had a white woman sitting at the very top getting the majority of the money while they're sending millions of dollars out of the country every single day on flights to Somalia and coming back with with nothing, and they're giving that money to their local government, like they come here with that corruption. And I don't know what it is in American society, but they feel the need to import that bullshit into our societies and basically project and just projectile vomit those people into our communities. And I don't know why Black Americans are so deep on the Pan African tip. Because I've had multiple conversations with multiple Black people, and I'm like, hey, why are y'all doing this Afrocentric shit to our culture? Why
Where
are
do
you
you live?
abandoning? I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, it's really bad there.
Every Black event,
New Jersey, New
right
York,
right
Philly.
now is geared towards Afrocentrism. And I'm like, do you
And
not
we
understand?
send cease and desist on when they misuse the flags, but we just can't see them all. They
And so
don't know
like
they don't know what the flag colors are. They don't know what Juneteenth flag colors are. They want to make that June. They want to make that the red, black, and green. It's we're moving along. I don't know how long you've known about delineation, but we've come a long way.
last 2 years for me.
Okay.
Since yeah, since I changed my nonprofit that I was working with. Um they were
Well, I'm glad
working
you found it.
they were doing immigrant services, and I was like, what is going on with this? Y'all changed y'all entire priorities, and they're facilitating.
Everybody did. They don't like these people would not feed.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. These people will not feed children in the Appalachian Mountains of European descent. They wouldn't feed anybody. They only want to feed immigrants. Period.
It's the same coordinated attack. It's immigration, but it really, if you really think deeply on it, it really shows the numbers. The numbers are a lie. It's a lot more of us than 56 million. A lot more. Because if it wasn't, unless it's something I don't know about us, let's like we're like some type of special superheroes or some shit. Why would they be focusing on us for over 300
Epstein,
years like
in one
that?
of those Epstein files, they had our population being larger, but now I can't find the paper. They were speaking back and forth, and our population was larger.
Like how much larger?
I wish I had a brain. It's like
Okay,
they
so
said
I got
something
a
like
question. I got a
50%
question
of
for
the.
FBA, right? So
Yeah.
the
Where are
okay,
you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Uh huh. Are you Caribbean?
I have Caribbean background, yes.
Okay.
All right. Um, so y'all believe as if like
It's not a belief, it's our
okay,
lineage.
okay,
We're an
okay,
ethnic group, just
okay.
like you're some sort of.
Based off of y'all lineage, right? Y'all feel
Mhm.
as if y'all should only participate with Black Americans.
What I'm going to say is we have been including people in a lot of things, and now we don't have things. We have embraced everybody and we are respectful to their parades and things, but they bum rush our things. We have a lot of, scholarships and colleges that we developed for ourselves, and now they want to have African Takeover Day, and they want to play their music, and they want to have this and that. So they're just not good guests. Immigrants are guests in HBCUs. They didn't build them. They're guests in our scholarships. The scholarships are named after Black American heroes. So, and then they have scholarships that are just for Haitians, scholarships just for Jamaicans to go do something. And the scholarships are in America. So they exclude us from their caucuses and scholarships and whatever they have going on, but they feel that they should be included. So we've already did a lot of
So,
historical feats in
so
this
there's no
world. We've
scholar.
already
There's no.
saved people.
I
We
have a
just
question.
saved Jamaica.
So
And
you
what
don't
they told us is get the fuck
save
off the
Jamaica?
island, don't come back. Listen to
Oh,
what
come on, man.
the,
We're having a conversation. Give me a chance to ask some questions, and
I
and,
didn't
and
answer yet.
I know because
We our political arm is the Congressional Black Caucus. It's been invaded by immigrants. And when they have a hurricane or something, they don't have to ask the United States for help. We just have to abandon anything Black Americans need, like Katrina, and go help everybody on the island. So we did that. We just did that on the island. And what happened was the Jamaicans robbed the aid truck, right? They also told us to stop sending them food because it wasn't good enough and mocked it, uh, mocked the food that we sent them. And then they told us not to come back to the island. So I don't know what, like you guys are doing a lot of things that are making these things happen. So you can't complain about it. We have a full portfolio of the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. You're telling us to not come back to the island,
so
but you want to get
okay,
along.
but
I don't get it.
okay. There's a history of negativity going from every culture. I don't think to pinpoint people aiding and assisting.
Sir, what you just said didn't even make any sense. We're
You
talking about something
I have a
specific.
question.
Yeah.
I have a question to
Hold
that,
on, yeah,
Ian.
hold on, Tether. We're not ready for
no
you yet.
goofy ass motherfucker. Wait your turn.
We'll beat you in one moment, Tether.
Fucking put the bushmeat down and relax.
Right, that's how I call me see man. That's why I hang up before. I
I
never
don't
see.
speak whatever that is.
Oh
I just
God,
wanted
these
to let you
people are
know
Okay.
that
disgusting.
How was it? Yeah,
you were.
you said
Be quiet. Be quiet. You
damn
were
chill,
talking.
bro. Chill,
I'm telling you
professor.
to.
I
I'm
was nah,
telling you
nigga.
to
You the one
chill
who
because
jumped
I
on.
wasn't
Listen,
done
no, I
talking.
was talking. I don't care what you was
I
doing. I was
wasn't done
talking,
talking,
and you.
Tether. Be
Hey, yo,
quiet for
man.
1 second.
Man,
Put
let
your
me.
jerk
Go
sauce
ahead, bro.
down and
Listen,
listen.
you
That's
and
your
you
problem.
got your
That's why your
panties crunched
culture
up.
is
Go ahead.
fucked up. It's because you don't listen. Y'all just blab. And what you
Your
said
culture.
was
What in the world is
incoherent. It
wrong
made
with you,
no
bro? What's
sense.
wrong with
I'm
you, bro?
telling you that we're talking about something specific, sir. We're not talking about all the world having negativity towards each other. We're talking about you tethering on our culture, like Marcus Garvey. That's what we're specifically talking about. And yes, we're
How
delineating.
is it that? How
What
is
do
it?
you, hold on? Let me ask you this: what do you have to offer the black people in the United States?
No, we come up here
Be
to
quiet, Tether.
ask
I'm
you.
not talking to you.
Okay.
Go suck your mother pussy
God, dude,
Yeah.
why are
and
you
suck your mother
talking?
pum pum.
This
Yo,
is why
Oh,
their
right.
come
country's
This
all
is the
on.
fucked
reason
up.
why we can't get nowhere because y'all won't even give people a chance to
What
speak.
about the
As soon as somebody,
screaming dickhead above you?
as soon as somebody
Sir,
What
starts
about
speaking,
the
what do you
screaming
have to
son of a
listen,
offer
bitch
chill,
above
us?
bro.
you?
All right, listen. As soon as
What do
somebody
you have to
starts speaking,
offer us, sir?
listen,
Other
look,
than
bro.
jerk sauce?
Listen, bro. It's a whole world, bro. Listen, it's a whole world, bro. With that trading go on, bro. So
All we're
We're
relax,
not.
bro.
You're
What you?
not
saying,
making
Listen,
sense. We're not
listen.
talking about the whole world. We're talking about the Caribbean.
all we're
What do you mean?
saying is
So
that,
why are you don't give nobody no chance to talk?
Why
Why
are
are
you
you in
don't
subject?
give nobody?
hold
What the fuck
on,
you mean?
one idiot at a time, please. Now, back to what you were saying.
Idiot like your dead mama. Your dead mama is
Okay,
an idiot bitch.
okay,
What?
that's nice. Now, back to what we were saying before this, whatever this is. I don't even know what it is. These are the same ignorant people that we sent food and they said it wasn't good enough and don't give them any
Show me the
cans of
evidence,
soup.
bitch.
I
Bitch.
should take the can of soup and bash your head in with it.
Yeah, shut your fucking mouth, Tether.
That's what should
Can you put
happen.
your Nextel phone down for 1 minute?
Instead of helping these people with the hurricane, I should go over and take all that canned foods that nice Americans sent over there, and they made TikTok videos saying, don't send this over. We don't want these stupid canned foods. Why did you send this? We don't eat Campbell's soup. They should have been cracked in the head with every can of soup. They don't deserve anything. And when we get our control of our Congressional Black Caucus, they're never going to get anything again. It's going to be a FBA, Foundational Black American Caucus, and we're not giving you anything. You just blow away like you did before the United States existed. Just blow away. We don't care what you do on your island. I don't care if
You
there's
not
an
FBA
earthquake.
because you do
I
not have
don't
a
care if there's
popularity.
an
Hey man,
earthquake,
watch
bitch.
your mouth.
I don't care if your mammy blows away. I don't care if there's an earthquake. I don't care if you don't have any supplies. You told us to get off the island, told us you didn't like the aid that was sent by Americans, mocked the people that went over there, and robbed the aid truck. You deserve to not exist. You don't deserve to exist.
Well, you're talking about individuals for a mass of people,
We're
right?
talking about
I don't
culture
give a fuck.
collectively.
Individualize. How can
Listen,
you individual?
motherfucker, your people need to make a statement that yes, some of our people on social media told you not to come to the island, mock the food that you sent, and rob the aid truck. You're a filthy group of people. You should have made a statement from CARICOM or some news agency, but no, you're a filthy,
Watching
ignorant,
what?
savage, rude, disgusting, ungrateful people that need to be kicked the fuck out of this
Just like
country.
you
You
That
do not
have
need
have
to
no
be
nothing to
culture
kicked
and you
offer
do
the
not
fuck
have
anybody.
out of
nothing.
the country. You're nothing
You
but
do
a
not have nothing.
liability. You're an ignorant, muffled mouth liability.
A
You
walking
mean
liability.
nothing.
You
Get
guys
your
is
ass out
Hey,
of here.
this is what
Get
white
your
In
ass
can
peace,
out
y'all
of
peace,
hear
God,
me?
here.
you
y'all, yo.
own
That's such
nothing.
a shame.
Get your
Hold
ass
on,
out of
Golden. Stay
here.
on mute. Stay on mute. Hey, y'all okay in
All
here?
you
Cause
own in
I'm
America
just doing a
is
phone call.
EBT.
We
Hold on, man.
okay.
Shut up.
I just can't.
Shut the hell
Some
up.
of the people, them, the migrant, they will pay taxes.
Sir, can you
All
speak
Professor
right,
and
you
Wani
English?
need
was
to drop
handling
him.
it, so I just
Yeah,
Okay.
drop
So
that
y'all got it.
patois speaking
Hold
bush
on,
meat
real quick.
eater.
one.
Drop who?
DJ, whatever. And take DJ off your name, sir. Stop using our fucking words.
Oh, this damn
All right, drop him.
Jamaican.
So who else? Golden. Golden need to go.
Not necessarily.
All
Um,
right. What about this new guy? Did y'all have a chance to speak with him?
no,
This
he
No.
Wayne.
just got up. I just let him
Okay.
up.
So look, I'm looking at the comments, but while I'm on this call, I can't hear. So if y'all need anything, just type it in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Thanks. All right.
Now, you said that you wanted to know what was going on. We're basically going to treat the diaspora, if you call it that. I'm not part of your goddamn diaspora, but we're going to treat the melanated immigrants like we
Nah, you're an
treat Chinese
uncivilized
people.
monkey.
We're going to treat the melanated immigrants. Yeah, you exist. Thank you. Have a nice day. You don't have anything to do with us. You won't be able to use our resources in the future. And we will call ICE on you, just like we'll call them on Mexicans, Chinese people, Vietnamese, or anybody else that's
Don't
illegal.
worry, we'll just call the cops on you.
You're
Sir,
the
you
ones
won't
getting
have
the
the
cops
right to
called
call the
on you.
cops.
You're getting the
Born and
cops.
raised
You ain't
American,
gonna
I
call the
got just as
cops, you
much rights
criminal
as
ass
you.
bitch. You motherfuckers got more warrants. Shut up.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody worried
Exactly.
about you. You
Is
ain't
this
calling
one of them
shit.
shower posses?
Yes, it
Sounds
is.
like.
The
Now, what
nerve.
else do you want to know? That's the position. We'll call the ICE on you. You're no different than any other enemy of ours. People that root against us and work against us when we're trying to get things established.
You
Now,
sound
what
like
else
you
do you want
don't
to
get
know?
enough dick. Like you need to be fucked or something like
Okay.
What
that.
the
Is that
fuck?
all you is that all you need to talk about?
Yeah.
Are
You
you
couldn't
finished?
even talk to a woman fine as Wani or fresh.
You're
They
right.
don't
You
even
done lost
fuck
your
with you, dude.
fucking mind.
Little lame ass body boy.
Your mom got a wide pussy, bitch.
How do you know anything about is that's your comeback? You just talking about genitals, you degenerate piece of shit.
Like a
That's why you
child.
need to get the fuck out. You have
You
nothing to
suck my
say
pum
but
pum.
dicks and
Can
Yeah,
I
coochies.
say
something about
something?
poom poom.
Can I say something,
That's
please?
all they
No,
say.
There's no pushback because you've torn your ass to the
Well,
state
nah,
of not
you
being
just a
able to fix
victim.
it back
I've
again.
never seen a
Your
black
ass is
immigrant.
wider than a
Hey,
man on the corner.
Well, we're
Wani, I
not.
think your name is.
You gotta.
Can I say something, Wani?
Sure, you can. Go ahead.
All right, Wani. I think the big problem that's going on between a lot of cultures and the way we deal with each other is based off of like opportunities. Now, yes, I understand that a lot of Americans did a lot for America, 100% it's a historical fact, and not take away from it. But for us to be the new generation of people that's here, I feel as if like the the way to get past a lot of these differences that we see in is simple for people to interact better and do business with each other. It's not realistically a matter of a lot of people from other cultures, they come here and they might look at the white tea people as the people who own the major companies, the major corporations, and the major this. So they really don't come here for other cultures. They come here with that American dream that the white tea people posted out. When they get here now, they realize it's a vibe here, it's other things here, and it's a lot going on here. And instead of a lot of people coming at it like in terms of an aggression, education is a whole lot better approach than to be treating people as if like it's their fault for wanting a better life. And
Sir,
Okay. Are
sir,
you
make a better
aware?
life for yourself, sir.
Are
that's what
you
Why
they're
don't?
here to
aware
do.
Why is
that
it hard for
Excuse
you to
me,
make a better
why are you
life for
speaking?
yourself?
Listen, you're speaking about the obvious. That's what they're
But
here to
but
do.
but
May
you
I?
just made a false equivalence about YT people. Yes, a
How is
lot of
that?
people come for opportunities, but
Okay, who's giving
but
out the
but even
opportunities?
even
Are
hold
y'all
on,
Hey,
giving out
shut
the
up. Let her
hold
opportunities?
talk.
Are
on.
you guys giving out the
Why the fuck can he
opportunities for
not hold
immigrants to
on?
come to the country?
Yes.
Hold on.
Because when you're
You're
speaking, you got to
using
speak logically.
you're using our resources.
It's
You're
Yeah,
but
in
you
our
didn't
Wani.
give us the
neighborhoods
listen. You
selling your
guys didn't
stuff
give
to
the
us.
resources or the
You're in our neighborhood selling your stuff to us. Piss
Reggie has
off.
Motorola.
Jesus.
Yo, y'all don't got resources. The white man give y'all all the resources y'all got.
Shut up, you mumble mouth, twisted tongue freak.
Dick,
Tether.
you
Can't
fat
even
bitch. Suck
talk.
my
Hey
dick.
man,
Fuck you
fuck
Oh
you,
my
talking
dude.
about. I'll
God.
slap the shit out of all y'all niggas,
You
nigga.
wouldn't
Suck
slap
No,
the
my
you
shit
dick.
out of
won't.
me,
See,
sir. I
this is
have you
why they got
swallowing
to
your
be
goddamn
deported.
teeth.
The
They're
deportations cannot
yeah,
happen soon
We be
enough.
looking at our youth like, oh, they could be disrespectful. These are these foreigners
Yeah.
doing that. They so disrespectful. They uncouth. They're
Now,
very uncouth.
I don't know what this guy is talking about because everything he suggested, we've already done this. I have girlfriends that are 60 some years old that like Jamaican food.
hmm
And they go into the restaurant and agree to get treated like crap. So you were saying we should do business together. Okay, so here's the deal. You have your businesses in our neighborhoods, right? And when we try to patronize your business, you're very rude and ignorant. Your customer service is legendary, just like the funky ass Chinese people that you live with on the island. Something about being on the island must make people ignorant as shit, because you're
Why do
ignorant as
they?
shit.
Why do they think that YT didn't have any struggles when they came here? What is
I,
that?
I
Like
don't
they
know
were
what he
just
was
given
talking
the
about.
American dream. Do they not know about the how the Italians were hazed, how the Irish people were hazed by their own group? Had nothing to by YT people, other YT
I
people. They
mean,
have their own issues.
I can't think of
Yo,
any,
get Africa dick out your mouth, you clown ass
I
niggas. Y'all
can't
some
think of
fanned out people.
And
anything.
you a
Get
punk.
Africa dick out your
You
mouth.
wouldn't say
Fuck
you
you
wouldn't
talking
say
About
none
about.
of that
fanned
shit to
out
my face.
using
He
our
sounds like a little
lingo.
fruit.
Yeah.
Now, who's next? Who's next?
It's rooted.
Yes, hey
Rooted.
family. I just came up to give some great news. These tellers, they know they mad. Oh, I know that they are hot livid. I see why. Oh my God. I was
Friends are
scrolling.
in the queue again, Wani. Do you want to speak with them?
No, hold on. I want to
Okay.
get this news.
So, ABC News just posted a Black History segment for us and acknowledging some of the contributions that Foundational Black Americans have made. And baby, they said Foundational Black Americans. So, how they kept saying this was only online.
Yeah, that foundational is
Wow.
Yeah.
trending and whipping they ass off.
Yes,
Oh Lord, they was
baby.
about this is
Kick
only
And
that
online.
and
ass.
to add injury to insult, they talked about the first toilet, the toilet that was
Damn.
I think
Love
I
it.
saw that. I really did. I think I
oh my
saw them
god.
talking about the modernization of the toilet. I did see that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could
Oh my
not.
god. That was awesome. I know they are definitely mad. I said, "Oh my God, why they had to put the toilet invention in there?"
It's insult to
That was
injury.
funny.
You know they do stuff. They're subliminal in that way. The
Yeah.
bushmeat smugglers. I'm still laughing at that.
But
Oh
you know
God.
what, y'all? How y'all? By the way, how y'all doing?
Good. How
Hey,
you
love.
doing?
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Professor. You know what? His that ass. Oh, Roland Martin. I know he's just. Oh, I can see him fuming when he heard foundational Black Americans.
Oh no. I actually feel like sending a condolence card to all of them. I know they are hurting.
Yes, I'd seen the post on Tyreek page. I was just scrolling. I just seen it. I was like, "Oh my God."
I mean, I wish I knew how to send that directly to Roland Martin. I wish I knew how to send it to him.
Sister Cheryl, just tag him. I'll do it for you. His bitch ass, he act like he don't see it. Excuse my language. But he act like he don't see it, but he sees it. He's been fighting with us for years.
Yeah, but have you seen he's been losing weight? And I bet you it's not Ozempic. That bitch worried. And after hearing this, he's gonna be losing about 10 more pounds.
He can use it with his bald headed ass.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they can't. We got them by the testes because they can't go hard. Oh, that's a HATE group. No, that's Black Americans. We're just saying we're the real ones. They can't do anything with our ass, so keep on trying. You can't make an ethnicity a HATE group. And every time they try to do it, they're the ones who come in to bother us. We're not bothering them.
Well, even these so-called Pan-Africans have made a video about Black history, and it only solely being for Black Americans. Have you guys peeped that? I think conscious ugly ass Lee had to. Yeah, he's ugly. He had to. He put out a statement about it, and then that guy that keep lying on Tariq, he put out a statement about it, which is crazy because they keep trying to make a distinction between us and them, but they're literally speaking our talking points. That's crazy
Mhm.
work, right?
Yes, it is. Okay, so Golden,
Yeah.
basically, just to clarify, like we were saying, you were talking about we should do business together. So the melanated immigrants don't hire us. They want us to be in the neighborhoods with us, but they don't hire us. They don't do business with us. And we come in to get food. And I was mentioning before, I have a friend. She's in her 60s, and she likes Jamaican food enough to make a special trip to go get it. And she says that every time she goes in there, she gets a nasty attitude. So you guys are famous for this pissy ass attitude, like you're doing somebody a goddamn favor to give them food they're paying for. And it's very reminiscent of the Chinese or the Asian attitude, customer service. So basically, I've just come to the conclusion that ignorant immigrants are very ignorant. They don't have customer service like Americans. We have very high standards for customer service. And other people just don't. They think they can be rude, take the food and throw it in your face or whatever the hell you're doing. I make my own food. I'm not going to these places like that. And so those are our interactions with you. There's really no different than other people, but we've been blinded because you're brown. And we don't expect you to act like that. So we just keep thinking it's an isolated incident. But we've come to the conclusion that it's not an isolated incident, that you are just generally collectively ignorant. and not helpful to us. So there's no benefit to dealing with you.
Right. We're not getting anything from you. Golden, what do you have to offer foundational Black Americans? What does your country have to offer?
College. Man, we got a whole country. What do you mean?
I can't hear you. You're muffled.
We have a whole country. It's a country, just like how America is a country. It's
Yes,
trading.
let me
Everything
help
that
you out. Let me help you out. We offer you scholarships. We've offered you citizenship under the 14th Amendment, which was drafted exclusively for us. We've offered you positions at jobs. We've offered you opportunities to live in this country. We've offered you acceptance, which was a big mistake, into our culture, into our legacy organizations, our fraternities, sororities, et cetera, et cetera. The list goes on ad infinitum. My question to you is, what has your country offered Black Americans? What have y'all brought to the table?
Do you know everything that you just stated that takes place that Americans do for Jamaica happens for Americans in Jamaica also, right? I think y'all think of the world as like an old
Americans in
world.
Jamaica don't live there
Okay,
like
hear me
No,
out.
no,
that.
no, no.
That's
Can I
Golden,
that
speak?
line.
Are you
Can a
golden,
person
crazy?
speak?
golden.
Can I
So
speak?
no,
Don't be
you're
Can I speak?
disingenuous.
When
Like
you
you
lie,
you
we gonna
live
shut it
misunderstood
over
the.
down.
there.
Listen, we're not. Listen, we're not
Why
in.
the fuck
Listen,
is
this is
you yelling like
listen
you controlling the
because it's.
stage? You misunderstood the question. That's the only thing we're trying to tell you. This is not about Black people being in Jamaica. He's talking about here in America. This has nothing to do. What are you talking about when we
They
talk
just
about
don't know what they're
civil
talking
rights
about.
bills and how you guys are, how we included you all?
He
That's
asked me a
that has.
direct question. He asked me, "What does
Hey,
my
don't
country have to
interrupt her,
offer?"
sir.
I was
She's a
Yeah,
mod.
answering your
what does
question.
your country do for us? What do
What
you
do
Exactly.
you
as
mean? I just
Jamaican
told you.
immigrants do for us?
Listen. You guys are. Listen,
You give
listen,
nothing
listen.
back.
You
You're not
guys
of
are.
a
Listen.
benefit.
Nothing.
How are
You
you?
guys are
Can
looking.
You
I ask
have
Listen,
you a
come on,
nothing
man.
to
question?
offer,
If y'all don't
sir.
allow people to
Let
speak,
me
then it's
ask you
gonna.
a
It's
quick
not.
You're
question.
Listen,
whining
Maybe
like a
this
little girl. Stop whining.
will help. How is a Jamaican business different in terms of its value in the Black neighborhood over a Chinese business? What do you do that a Chinese business doesn't do?
all right. This is what I'm trying to say to you, right? The way the world is set up, right?
Oh
It's
Lord.
not. It's not as simple as okay. What do you do? What does this do? Right? It's okay.
Yeah, it is. It's
Had no
simple.
It is
hesitation,
that simple.
That's
but
how
we
we
had no
vote.
All right.
hesitation.
But this is
From
what I'm
now
trying to
on,
say.
that's how we voting. What are you gonna do
Everything
for
that you
us?
Wani, when
stated,
they are
If you
able to
ain't
check
doing
the black
nothing.
everything
box,
that y'all
they take
stated,
resources.
all right, everything that you stated, right, ma'am, and professor or whatever that says, everything that you just stated, are political. These are all international agreements
That
you guys
we
are already speaking
initiated,
on.
sir. You're
So
not
we're not
Not an
going.
comprehending.
So
initial.
to talk about people
That
sending
is
people to
not an
college. Listen,
international.
to
I'm
talk
muting his
about
ass.
listen,
I'm done.
people go to college.
Mute
That
this
is not
bitch.
an international thing.
Colleges recruit people all over the world,
You don't
paid
know
for
what the
by their
fuck you're talking
country.
Your
about.
bitch
Listen,
ass
are you
come to
crazy?
America and
Listen,
use
We're talking
no,
about
scholarships.
America.
we're talking about 101 HBCUs and scholarships all over the United States that are shared with people that do not like us. I don't like the
He's
idea
trying to
of
say
that.
that they're fishing for him, Wani. Do
No,
you
they're
know
not.
that majority
No, they're
of
not.
these melanated immigrants come through
You know how
chain
many Americans
migration?
leave
Yeah,
America to
they
go live in
Listen,
come
another
hey
through.
country?
They
sir,
float up on rafts. I know how they
yes,
Yeah,
come over here. Come
I
over,
was
chain
a
come legal,
migration,
beg for
I
not
was a
asylum, and
fucking
they're
professor.
SWAT babies.
visas.
They're anchor
I
babies.
was a oh go ahead one. I was a professor
No,
and an administrator at a historical black college for years. And for the most part, you want to talk about Jamaica. This might hurt your feeling, but it's the truth. They would accept y'all and give y'all scholarships because they fucking felt sorry for you, sir. Y'all are not known for being academic.
All
Name a
right,
Jamaican scholar. Name one.
me.
oh
Shit.
Lord.
Further proved our point.
Listen, man. Look, man. For
So,
y'all
you
to think
know,
that history is only in America,
what do
or
you
to think
want?
that,
Okay, if
listen,
it's not
listen.
only in America, then adios. Go be a
Go
global
away.
citizen on your raft. I don't know. We're talking about Black American things, and you're not going to motherfucking take our eye off of American things. Do you get it, immigrant? We're Black Americans. We are focusing the fuck on Black Americans and America. Why don't you
People,
go do your global thing somewhere else? Thank you.
because they don't mind their own business, Wani. They never do. That's why their countries
They
are
have to
in the
be trained.
condition they're in. They
They
want to
gotta be
run and
trained.
flee, and they want to pocket watch us, and then run their ass over here. You remember, Wani? You had did that. You had talked about that poll of a
I
number
mean,
of
the melanated
Jamaicans who wanted to
immigrants.
bring their heirs to the United States. It was a very high number.
90%.
That is
I'm still
crazy
black in
work.
my state.
90% of Nigerians want to come
I'm a
anywhere but
melanated immigrant,
Nigeria.
and I'm about to just call myself Black American. Fuck that,
Okay, go
because
ahead and
black
do it. We're
nations.
working on the legislation. This thing
Right
is
now.
not online. We're being mentioned on the news. They said foundational Black Americans did X, Y, and Z. So now this is not just a little TikTok fad, never was really. We're not going away. And there's nothing you can do about it. We are focusing on ourselves, and no amount of tantrums on the stage, crying about the global community. We've already been working with the global community. Haven't you noticed the Congressional Black Caucus has been taken over by a bunch of immigrants? What more do you want? You've gotten control of the NAACP. You've gotten control of the Congressional Black Caucus. And we're going to get those back. And the next time we get it back, there's going to be a new number one rule. You better not ever help anybody out of the United States of America. Go be international somewhere else.
He's so butthurt. He said he's just gonna identify with us. He's so fucking indictive that
That's
he
not
said
ignorant. No, that's me.
Oh,
That's his
he's
friend.
back.
That's
You're
not
He's
him.
back.
ashamed of yourself,
No,
sir.
I
You
just
better
he's
want you to
learn
know
gonna
how
that
to
wasn't
force
live
him.
with us.
himself on us.
He said
That's
he.
a.
You
I just
are
he
wanted to let you know. No, that
ashamed
was
of
somebody in
yourself.
my background.
Sir,
That was.
I'm
That's no.
embarrassed
I just
for
wanted to let you
you.
know that's somebody in my background.
And
That
this
wasn't me.
this is
Okay,
why
whatever.
these